Well, I think we're ready to go. I'm just going to. I think I'm fine. I've zoomed in myself a little bit, and yeah, we are ready for today. Uh, Good morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are. I hope you are having an amazing, good, wonderful, awesome, terrific day. I've decided to do a little something a little different today. It's a bit I think this is actually quite unexpected because normally like when there's like a new patch, you wanna I don't know like you wanna see like, the new patch stuff, the new content things or whatever. And I'll be honest, like these quests, the Moogle quests are something that I've been wanting to do for a while and that I've been putting off for a while. Not really. I don't know. It's never been like a priority for me. And yes, there are 8,000 things that I could be doing. Like, for example, like getting flying in Marilementorum apparently. but um, but I decided to just give this one a spotlight today, a little bit of a priority. By the way, is the sound too loud? It looks like the game is actually quite a bit louder than I thought it would be. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Huh, that's weird. Okay, I think we're fine. Like, there's definitely background music, but I don't want the game to be yelling. Okay, here we are. Is this too loud? I think it's fine. But yeah, today I just kind of wanted to go through this story, and I'll be honest, I need a little bit of a distraction today because I am already distraught as it is. I was gonna like this weekend was I was gonna wrap up like the content from like the 6.2 patch. I wanted to go back to Extreme Trial Prog because I haven't killed Barbaricia yet, but um. But I think I'm just going to have to wait for another day to do that. And if I seem a little bit off today, like in comparison to how I was yesterday, I'm sorry about that. I had there are some things that I won't discuss or talk about on stream, obviously, but I did find out some really difficult things today. IRL stuff that I can't and won't talk about now. So honestly, if I was to go into a raid right now, I don't think I'd be like 100% able to. So this is me, I guess, trying to be a little bit more honest with what's going on with me on stream as well as a human being, I guess, not just as a content creator. So if I seem a little, just weird or whatever today, that's pretty much the reason why. So I decided to do a story, today instead of like frogging anything else because I really just need to get my mind off things, and I'm going to use the game as the way it's meant to be used and played as a as a little bit of an escape mechanism today because I really need to get my mind off certain things. And I'm excited for this story. I'm glad that I'm doing it today. Unfortunately, I think for the rest of my life that I'll be tying it to to escaping whatever it is that I'm thinking about right now. But hopefully the story is just good enough so that I don't actually end up thinking about that all the time. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing this in case you haven't done this story yourself yet, and you happen to be. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more. I think the game is actually a little too loud. Let me know. In case you haven't done this story and you happen to be on Light or on Lich or whatever, I am currently. Let me show you where I'm at. I am in Mordona. I'm right here, and the quest is called Not Moon, Silver, and Me. This is one of the quests offered by Clintota. But the quest is of errand epistles. I can't read this word. If you wanna play along and are looking for something to do in Final Fantasy 14, or if you wanna drop by and basically do it with me as well, you are more than welcome to do that. But yeah, if this is something that you'd like to play as well, and of course I'm gonna be reading the quests and all that, you are yeah, this is where you find her. It's not in the center of Mordona. It is like right here next to this whatever fate thingy, but you might not have the fate spawn, so it's like it's like south of the house or whatever. So we're gonna start with that today. I'm excited for this. I want to get through this story and just kind of get through as many of these side stories as possible. Where do I keep the quest? Where is it most most convenient for me to have them? I'm gonna have them here. Or maybe that's too far away from. I don't know. Like I never know where to put the quests. This is definitely not a good place. Okay, I'm gonna have it right here. Clin Dota tires of having the possessions of others foisted upon her. I'm excited for this. Have you done this? Is there anyone in the chat that's done this quest line? 7 hells, are those bloody furballs blind? Skarn's Forsky Kun, not Skarn Forsky Wun. It's red clear as day, I can't. What? Oh. For some reason, sometimes my keyboard resets. And my next button doesn't work. I'll fix that. Pardon me, the Moogle meant no harm, I'm sure. But this marks the 3rd time this past fortnight I found myself in possession of a delivery intended for another. Hello, Snillid, and welcome. How are you doing? Fair warning, that is a very long quest line. You know what? I'll be honest, I've heard of that, and that is part of the reason why I decided to do it today. I need a long story-related distraction from thoughts and things, so I'm all in for this. But I heard good things. I heard that it is very good, and I really want that hat as well. Have you finished it? Okay. I do not expect all Moogles to be well versed in Rogadin naming conventions, but when they are unsure of the intended recipient, could they at least have the courtesy to ask before dumping it off and flitting away unseen? I'm used to pressing this button, but for some reason it got reset, so I have to fix that. Look closely here. This missive is clearly marked for my brother Roosflaw Skarn Frosksin. He makes his home in Limsa and serves on guard duty at the Octant more often than not. I have a mind to send this letter right back to where it came from, but my confidence in those furballs wears thin. I put my trust in them, and I'd not be surprised to see the letter end up in the hands of Hilfir himself. Perhaps you could deliver this letter to Roosflaw the next time your travels take you to Limsa, and tell him that though his sister would never think of reading his mail, she thinks he could do much better for himself than some vapid tavern wench. Oh my gosh, she read through his mail. She totally did. Okay, let me fix this first. System, no, that's not it. Keybind, what is it? System, confirm. There we go. Okay. There we go. Where is this? Where is this going to be? Okay, well, I guess we can go for free as well. Oh. It's like I forgot to click on it. Like I said, today I might be a little distraught, but don't focus on me, focus on the story, I guess. Just kidding. We're gonna do this together. See, this guy has been here since I started. Since I started Final Fantasy XIV, I've never ever seen him and read his name. If you're lost, you'd best get found and quickly. The streets of Limsa are known to be kind to lubbers and loiterers. Yes, I have the barding, and up until recently, I've had my chocobo in that barding, but now I have it, I think, mixed between like the maid servant barding thing and that one. So I definitely want it. Actually, I'm gonna have to check what my chocobo is wearing right now. It is so adorable. You have a letter, sir. You have a letter. A letter for me, delivered to my sister, of all people. Well, isn't that just bloody brilliant? Perhaps next time those bloody furballs could just forward all of my personal correspondence to the Admiral herself. I dare say the consequences would be less dire. 100,000 apologies, my good sir. Aww. I am most profusely, profoundly sorry for the terrible inconvenience I have caused. You may rest assured that the offending Moogle has been flogged several times with a large harbor herring as due punishment for his negligence. Oh my god. Koopa, ow, ow. You have my word that we delivery Moogles shall redouble, retriple even, our efforts to ensure that no precious parcel or missive ever again goes astray. Behold, for I shall now perform for you the Moogle dance of inimitable integrity. Settle your wings, my Moogle friend. I don't believe that will be necessary, and by that I mean, for the love of gods, just don't. Wait a bleeding minute. Am I to believe I'm talking to a Moogle in the flesh? Well, if this isn't a rare occasion. And limit and take me if you aren't a cute little bugger. Just moments ago I had half a mind to wring the incompetent courier's neck, but I'm not so petty a man as to vent my frustration on a defenseless ball of fur. Honestly, I think Moogles might be a little offended by that. Besides, how can I hold it against you? What with the population of the realm burgeoning of late, I'd be lying if I said myself didn't have trouble keeping names and faces straight. Any road, what's her face here, was kind enough to deliver my letter, and I have your word that no more mistakes will be made. As far as I'm concerned, this is all water under the bridge, until he learns his sister read his mail, I suppose. Oh, you are too kind. The kindest good sir. As for you, my adventuring friend, I dare say you would make a superlative delivery au ras if you put your mind to it. Traveling to far-flung lands, rekindling old friendships, and cultivating new ones, staying abreast of the latest happenings in the realm. Why, if there's a more fulfilling career to be had, I know not of it. So what do you say? Do you want to be a delivery au ras? Let's go! Now that's the spirit. In recognition of your efforts on behalf of our friend Roosflaw, I hereby waive the stringent screening examination typically administered to those who would join our ranks. Welcome aboard. I am the Deputy Postmoogle in charge of tutelage and training, in other words, your superior. As such, you will address me with due respect and follow each and every one of my instructions to the letter, no pun intended. Are we understood, Kupo? Of course we are. Now allow me to explain your duties. When you see me floating about in the vicinity of where we now stand, you may take this as a sign I have one or more letters that I cannot be bothered, that I have deemed suitable for your training. Approach me and declare your readiness for the task, and I will entrust one of said letters to you, along with directions for its delivery. And so your journey begins, Kupo. Mind you, until you prove yourself, I will be overseeing all your deliveries to ensure that you do not shirk or slack in your duties. Not that a dutiful delivery or ras like you would ever consider such a thing, yes? Yes, let's go. This is such a cute quest. Okay, now we have a career? What? What? There's levels? What is this? You're now able to undertake delivery quests. To review available quests and accept an assignment, speak with the Deputy Postmoogle at the Octant. Upon accepting the quest, you will be entrusted with a letter or package addressed to a prominent Eorzean. Deliver it with swiftness and accuracy, and earn a name for yourself as one of the most trusted carriers in the realm? Oh my god. What is this? The Postmoogle always rings twice. Complete the oh now I have the post woman title as well. I did not know this. Where do I find this Moogle guy? They did tell me, didn't they? They did tell me. Oh my god, they told me. They told me where it was. And I don't know. Deputy Post Moogle. I want to see where he is at. He will be in the... What would be the name of the quest? Oh, he's right there. Oh my god. Never mind. Never mind. We found him. We have located him. I guess that's it. A debt unpaid. The Deputy Postmoogle has wasted no time in finding you a suitable training assignment. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. Also, Snilla, thank you so much for joining our Cub Club. Or is that our name? I don't know what that is. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining the channel, and I appreciate your patronage. I have to figure out a better way to greet people like that. Every time I say something different and people never know what exactly to expect. It's like every time I thank people for supporting the channel, it's like a box of chocolate. You never really know what you're getting. Welcome, anyways. If it isn't my promising new recruit, the twinkle in your eyes and spring in your step, simply shout out to me, I'm ready for my first assignment, Mr. Deputy Post Moogle, sir. Do I hear you correctly, Kubo? Of course I do. Well, this is your lucky day, for I've picked out what I should prove the perfect task to start off your training. To wit, I have here in my paws a letter that needs delivering to Bateron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench. A simple task, you say? Perhaps, and perhaps not. For a Delivery Moogle's task does not end with the handing over a piece of parchment. No, the conscientious carrier lends her ear to the addressee and sees the job through until her customer is happier for what has been received. Oh, so we're gonna like go around and we'll be able to like meet all these people and like not meet them, but like re-encounter them and like hear their stories and such. This should be fun. Being the accomplished and eminently visible adventurer that you are, I suspect that your clients will be even more eager to enlist your services than they would with an elusive Moogle like myself. Consider this an honor and a privilege, Kupo, and in reality it's just a letter that he can't be bothered to deliver. As the one in charge of your training, I shall wait here for word of your success. You will succeed, won't you, Kupo? Amazing. Drowning Wench. That's the Limsa. That Moogle is lazy. And thank you again for your support. I appreciate it. Okay, here we are. My mind is just a bit hazy today, so I'm not like well rehearsed at greeting people today because I'm just like I'm either like not streaming today or streaming just fully distraught. Today's day has been something else, so my mind is just full of shit that I'm trying to escape right now. So I'm a bit weird today. Now here's a face that always warms me heart to see, even a shining example to all the world would-be heroes and heroines in these halls. You have a letter for me, you say? I wonder if we get to, like, see the letter. That'd be awesome. Would have figured you'd have more pressing tasks on your plate than playing messenger girl, but who am I to... What's this? Ah, bugger me, of all the times for him to show up. Hate to burden ya, but I'd be much obliged if you could help me with a simple task. Well, I don't think we have an option. I knew I could count on you. The moment I saw your face, I knew the navigator had guided you back here for a reason. The reason to help me settle the score with an old acquaintance of mine. The man's worked up quite the bill, and it's past time for a reckoning. Yet to find the bastard and bring him here to old Bateron. I can trust you with that, You'll find him out in the middle of Noskia, a rogued fellow of his imposing stature and less than imposing brains, like as not up to trouble of some sort. Oh, and speak with oh my god, be before you set out. She's prepared a perfect welcome gift for my dear old mate. This sounds like a threat of a sort, and very ominous. But they're trying to, like, I don't know, not make me think that. So you're the adventurer going out to greet your guest of honor, are you? Bateron hasn't told you. Speaks volumes. As you know, Bateron was an accomplished sellsword in his younger days, made his share of friends and more than his share of foes, and the latter are none too shy about bringing trouble onto the premises. A rugged fellow in middle of Noskia, was it? But I'll pry no further. One thing I've learned in my time here is not to poke my nose in disputes that don't involve me. Here's the gift Bateron asked me to prepare. I trust that it will serve you well. What do we have on us? What did we receive? Ice cold water. What? Why do we have Ice cold water. Oh, I have a feeling that this is gonna be hilarious in all the ways, and this is exactly what I need today. Mm. It was between like today's stream was between like progging Barbaricha or this, I guess, or no stream because my mind is just like not there. But I'm happy to have thought of this because I have like a little list of things that I've been wanting to do but I have never gotten around to it. So now so this is a good opportunity for me to do it because I don't think I'm fit for anything else today. Hello, Morgan. Welcome back. I have a letter. Where do I need to bring it for processing? Right here. I'm your new postmaster. How are you? I promised. Well, I didn't promise, but I said I would check. I would check my chocobo. Let me see what she's wearing. Okay, so. Oh, okay, so she's not wearing. Currently, she's not wearing the post Moogle thing. I think that's what I had her dressed in before. But we can roleplay with this a little bit. Let me change her. How do I do this? Companion. There we go. Let's see what we have. Okay, she's dressed in Abigail Barding. I like that one. Let me see. What is this? What is this called? This is, Gambler, Light, Laminson, Sovereign. I don't have a lot of bardings. That's like one of the next things. Oh, not that one. One of the next things that I've been wanting to collect, but I never really got around to committing myself to it. Post Moogle barding. Okay, so now if we're delivering mail, we have to look the part. And I don't really have I'm not really well dressed with any of my do you know, we're gonna come back here. Sorry about this. We are going to come back here. I don't think I can go like this. I don't think I can do this. Sorries. We're gonna go and we're gonna refigure this out. I don't wanna do my cutscenes dressed like this. I don't really have, obviously I don't have a post Moogle roleplay like glam plate, which is what we're working on since we do want that hat. But if we're doing this, I want to look the part. I look like this is going to take 5 minutes. That is my current style. I look like I'm ready for battle, and I look like I'm queued for dungeons and doing this quest like it's a secondary thing. But guess what? Guess what? This is not a secondary thing. This is now a primary thing. What we're gonna do, I'm just gonna switch to White Mage. And we're gonna do this. Do I have a glam plate that is like good for nothing currently? What is this? Oh, okay. So this one is good for nothing because this one. Oh no! This is my pally. No, never mind. This one is good for nothing because this one is my fashion report week glam plate. But we're gonna look the part. Damn it. We are going to look the part. I do have some stuff. This is definitely not a post woman's. No, this is okay. This is my island suit. This one is kind of okay, but I want to find something that will, I don't know, that will look like we're ready for this task. I love this dress. What do we have? Something that looks like a postman. I don't know, like this one is kind of cute. We can dye it maybe. Do we want to be an Asian postman? Probably not. This one is cute. I don't think we have anything that actually looks the part. I don't have anything post or postman related in any way, shape, or form. I don't think. These are my healer's clothes, and I don't think there's anything. Do you guys have any suggestions whatsoever? I don't think I have anything like that. This one is actually... What is this? Red... Oh, why am I looking at summoners? Can I do all? Okay, there we go. Oh, but these... Okay, these can still be equipped by all of them. Dancers... I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna zoom through them and see if I can't find something that would work. as well go up and have fun with it. I did the same as well. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to look like I'm just there, like I don't know, doing this for like 5 minutes or so. Like I want to actually look the part. Hmm. I don't really look like a. It's a cool outfit, but I don't really look like a post woman in it. I want to see maybe some of my battle gear actually can pull this off, but I don't think so. I don't think there's any sort of battle gear that will let me properly roleplay this. Oh, what is this though? Oh, this is the I think this is Scholastic. This is no Charlene Conservative School. I don't know. I wasn't ready for this. I have to admit. I have to admit this was not. This is not something that I was ready for. Okay, can we dye this? This is not something I can dye. But it is the most similar to what I'm looking for. What is this? No. No, I don't want to scare people off. That's the thing also. Okay, we're gonna try with this. And we'll see if we can find something that actually works for us. What is this? Pants are gonna be much easier to figure out. Because you can pretty much wear any pants whatsoever. We're gonna wear this coat. Why is this so shiny? Eight elegant bottoms of me. Oh, I see. What would a post man or woman wear? This is actually kind of okay. We can dye it. We can dye it like this. I think if I dye it, no. If I dye it like this, is this better? No, not really. What if I just remove dye? This is probably the best thing I can do. I don't really have anything that will fit this, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do our very best. I think all of these can be worn by all classes. So, yeah. It's a bit unfortunate that we cannot do this. I'll cotton gloves. These are actually not that bad. We can. What are the gloves that post people would normally wear? Not blue. This is not working out. No, I don't like this body. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna wear a suit of a sort. Okay, I have a plan. Sorry that this is like taking a while. It's either this one or where is the other one? Where is the other one? I could go like this. It's not a post thing. It's not a post thing, but it's not that bad either. I don't know. Maybe this is what I. Okay, this is actually fine. Look at this. If I choose like the correct shade of the uniform, like what if we go like midnight blue? Watch this. If I go midnight blue, I don't like the shade. No, it's not. It's not gonna be midnight blue. It can't be. What if I just? What if I dye like this? Okay, this is a lot more suitable. I think this is a lot better. Okay, we are on to something. It took a little bit, but we are on to something. We can do this. We can totally do this. And I need, like, proper gloves. But what would be proper? Like, proper would mean... Oh, whoa, wait, what would this mean? This would mean that we have to be a healer. But that's totally fine. Let's dye them. Okay, what if we just dye them different? Let's try to do this. Okay, well this is not perfect. This is not perfect, but we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. What do you think? Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Okay, and until we actually get the hat, we're gonna have to... No, this doesn't work with this. Okay. Okay, this is not that bad. I don't... Oh, yellow is just not my color. What was this color? Sea fog? No, it wasn't sea fog. Nah, I don't like the hat with this, to be honest. What would a postman would? Oh, yes! Yes! That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, what is this dye? This is dyed... This is dyed peacock blue. So this would also be peacock blue. That's a little bit of a weird... A little bit of a weird shit. No, I think we're fine. I think we're actually fine. I look like a construction worker rather than Can you see? Oh, you can actually see the neck with this. I did not know this. Okay, wrists. Do I need any wrists at all? No, I do not. No, we don't need anything. Okay, I think we're fine. Sorry that it like took an unhealthy amount of time, but here we are. Okay. Check this out. Huh? We're done. We're done. How about this? I think we look amazing. Huh? It's great. The only thing left for us to do is to change the minion. And I have just the thing. We have an actual Moogle that looks like this. We could go with that. We could go with Bride's Moogle, but it doesn't look like an actual post Moogle. It's just like has a little basket, which is not particularly roleplay-ish. Let me see. Do we have anything better? Anything better? Yeah, I absolutely roleplay minions as well when I do this. And I didn't know just how uncomfortable I would feel not being properly dressed for this quest, which is the reason why we had to go and do this. These are all wind-up minions, but none of it is what we need. Now, like I said, we're doing this right, damn it. We are doing this right. The other ones are fine, but I don't think there's anything right now that beats just a Moogle. How about this? Look, even his palm goes well with my gloves. Now we're ready. We are now ready. We are going to go and accept our employment. I look amazing. I'm actually so happy with my glam right now. My hoarding is paying off. Okay. Let's go do this. Amazing! Amazing! I'm so happy with this. I am very, very, very happy. Oh, but this is... Oh, okay. This is also no good. This is no... Can I not get down here? What? This is no good. Okay, we have to permanently change our mount. Mount guide. If I just choose my... There we go. Okay. This is... We're gonna go as White Mage, and this is how we're gonna do this. This is our only mount for the day. Our Chocobo. I think we look freaking amazing. Now we're ready. Now we are ready. Okay. Quit your cowering. It ain't looking to steal nothing. Just be wanting a ship, that's all. A big ship. An adventure. To thank the gods. This brute means to rob me of my livelihood. You must stop him. Yes, we're ready. We even have a bird with the cat with the cart and everything. Like, what's in there? Is it like flowers? Is it mail? It is mail. Okay, we are totally ready for this. Okay, so we have a cold water, like cold bucket of water that we're just carrying around. Do we need to douse? Of course, douse the Roganin with water. That's hilarious. Alright, you're asking for... I can't roleplay this to save my life. You're a godsend, friend. I tell you, that brute is a menace to honest merchants everywhere. You'll find him and bring him to justice, yes? Yes! This is nice because now the chocobo is like next to us, but whenever we need to go somewhere, it looks like we're actually mounting him up, which is kind of cool. Have mercy, woman. I didn't mean the little man no harm. I just had a few too many. That's why you get water. An old foe of Batarons. Ain't that rich? Ha ha ha. I'm the best bloody mate of the old bastards ever known, whether or not he's willing to admit it. Name's Till Sween, a sellsword of some repute myself, though more of my prowess with a flagon of ale than the spear at me back. Ha ha ha. No, you'll not see me blaming Bateron, nor you, of course, for the soggy welcome. I dare say I earned it on my last trip to the wench. As a matter of fact, I've even brought Bateron a small token of apology, just my own way of saying sorry for all the trouble I've stirred up at. Well, bugger me to the seventh hell and back again. I left the bloody pack back at Mummersford Arms, was it? Forgive me, lass. My memory's still a bit hazy. Oh my god, now we gotta deal with this guy. Uh, do something together for the post office job as an elf. Do you need help? I found some letters on the way during my preparations. What do you mean? Are you talking about the glam or? I think this is pretty much all that I could muster with my items, and I'd say it looks decent. By the way, have you finished this quest, or are you coming along? I'd go back and search myself, but in addition to not knowing quite where I came from, I'm still feeling a touch queasy. Arcana, hello and welcome. Have fun with these quests. They're quirky, charming, sometimes a bit naughty, but a lot of fun. Yeah, I've heard very good things. Like sometimes people even compare these as like a hidden gem that compares very closely to Hildebrand, and I just never got to do them. So I'm very excited about them. Be a good lass and retrace my steps for me, will ya? With any luck, the fellow there, damned if I can remember his name, is keeping me belongings safe and sound. But like previously, like I was in my battle gear and I just realized that I just could not look like that. So now we are a legitimate postwoman, or this is pretty much the best that I could muster. It's not perfect, but we're gonna get there, and I definitely want that hat. It's a good, funny quest line, but to arrive as a second post elf question before is in order. What do you mean by it? Are you around? Are you gonna come along, or am I misunderstanding you? You're welcome to join on this journey. The NPC names would think that the devs just smash their hands on the keyboard and be like, "Yeah, that's fine." Exactly. It's like every single Rogadin was named on a Friday afternoon when everyone was on their way home, and they were just like, "Well, my task today is to name 20 Rogadins." It's like a task that literally people have from 3 to 5 p.m. on a Friday, and they're just like, "I really want my weekend to start. This is your name." Oh yeah, feel free to join. Feel free to join. And if you have a glam, I'd like to see it. Love stranger, what brings an impressive looking young lass like yourself to my humble orchards? That bloody drunkard. Of course I remember him. How could I not? Left his mark all over the bedding and floor. Oh my god. And this after I went out of my way to furnish his room with a proper spitting box. His belongings. I had my hands plenty full cleaning up his foul spew. If he left anything else behind, like as not, it's still there. You're more than welcome to explore, though I'd suggest you wash your step and hold your nose, particularly if you've just eaten. Ooh. I mean, the words, oh, making German make more sense because they're combined with words that describe their character. I see. See, I started learning German in elementary school, and I never actually got around to just understand the language properly. I don't know. I always found like the way the words connect just very difficult for me to learn. But I guess if you're, you know, if that's like the language that you speak, if you're a native, you I don't know, you don't find it as difficult. But for us, it is very like for us who don't speak, who are not native, it is very hard. And eventually, I gave up on it. I couldn't. My memory just wouldn't let me handle your words. Yeah, it's like my language also has these things. Like we have, well, you in German, you also have like those clauses, but we have seven of them. And to me, it comes very natural. But for someone who's just learning Serbian, I can understand how it's like difficult to think about it, especially if I don't know if someone is an English native. It's like having seven different ways to say a noun or an adjective or whatever. It's just a very ungrateful thing to be having to do and learn. Back, are you? Did you happen upon me belongings, mayhap? Just a small satchel, nothing too fancy. I wonder what's in there. Bloody brilliant. From the moment you doused me with that wet stuff, I knew I'd made myself a friend. Don't know about you, but after all my troubles today, I've worked up quite a thirst. What say you join me at the wench? First prince on Baderon. Ha ha. Oh goodness. I have a feeling this is gonna be really good. I don't know. I don't know why these side things are not more I want to say more praised within the community, but like I guess not a lot of people actually go through them. But sometimes when I dig through Reddit and try to find something to do, like when the lore geeks actually write posts, they always suggest the good stuff, and there's a community of people that actually knows which quests are worth doing, and that's normally what I look for, like on Reddit and other forums, when I try to find something to do. There's a lot of recommendations for this quest line, which I would never normally encounter, just because I don't know that it's there. It's like sometimes these fun things, it just like takes a little bit of digging to find out that they're even there. Especially like when they offer glam that you want. Oh yeah, we don't have those three in our language, but what's similar between Serbian and German is that we also have like all of our nouns are either a he, a she, or an it. And then it changes the way a sentence is being built, and people do not like that. Welcome back, V. Give my apologies for getting you mixed up in the dealing of a couple of sellswords. I have a pin of my finest, and regardless of what he might have told you, Tilswin's paying for all comers tonight, including yours truly. You've not changed a whit, Batteron. Still a thankless, bloody bastard. Ha ha. I can't do drunk mode today. Thankless? Me, says the insufferable sot who won't be content till he drinks his so-called best mate out of house and home. Mark my words, Tilswin. If you conveniently forgot to pay your tab this time, I'll hunt you to the seventh hell. Oh goodness. Oh, definitely. If you have the glam for it, why not? Baron acts all tough, but trust me, just a moment ago he was going on about how happy he was to hear you were safe. Here, this one's on the house. I hear it's your favorite. Oh ha ha. You needn't worry, Lash. Old Chilshreen and your master go way back. Gone soft, if you ask me. Why, back in our day, you couldn't call yourself friend to batter on till he drawn steel on you at least twice. I think I'm getting better. Then I shall consider myself fortunate that we only became acquainted more recently. But do tell, good sir, what is the story behind these coins? The remnants of some hidden treasure, mayhap? Treasure! Ha ha! You and I both wish, Lashy. No, I fear it's little more'n a memento of days long past and none too well remembered. Back when Batteron and myself were still wet behind the ears, a grizzled old veteran, least he looked grizzled to a couple of young pups like us, took a liking to us, took us under his wing, as it were. It was a kindness. in days when kindness was hard to come by. Carried with him these here coins he did. See the face of the spinner? Said her fair gaze watching over him was what kept him living where all his old mates had a tendency to end up dead, or worse. Chanced upon him a fortnight ago, on his deathbed, the poor bastard. Said he'd lived a good life, but his luck had finally run its course. Didn't have much to leave behind, save for his lucky coins. Coins he wanted to leave to a couple of not-so-young pups, that they might enjoy life as long as is. A touching tale, indeed. Now perhaps you can answer a long-held question of mine, good sir. Why ever would a sellsword as renowned as Baderon forsake his blade for the life of a glorified barkeep? You've not heard the story? Mind ya, a detail or two might have slipped from me memory, but I'll give her a try. 'Twas 20 years ago, or thereabouts, with the realm finally at peace, or something resembling it. A great mercenary captain had a plan. This man, a living legend if ever there was one, brought all the sellswords who were itching for a new fight under one roof. So it was that the Adventurers Guild was born, and there were no shortage of eager applicants. Aye, everyone and their uncle was looking to be an adventurer, save for one young boy, the son of the very man that founded it. This boy wanted only one thing, to follow in his father's footsteps and make his name as the greatest sellsword who ever walked the realm. Did the boy give up his dream? Did he reckon he'd already achieved it? Can't say for sure, lassie, only that the boy is now a man, and the man stands behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild, dispensing advice to young glory seekers like we here, and ale to old drunkards like myself. Is this true? Would that would mean Baderon's father is none other than should Joby? I pay. Oh, never mind. That's another character. I pay you to wipe the tables, not wag your bloody tongue. Now get back to work before I throw you back out in the gutter where I found you. And just when things were starting to get interesting. But who's his father? And with that, Baderon, I'd best be on my way. Spend any more time around that lovely lass, and this lonely old sellsword is like to get jealous. Besides, if empty your casks today, what will I drink on my next visit? Ha ha ha. Have you done the greatest story never told near Horizon? No, I have not. That is also on my list of things to do. But I also heard that there were puzzles, and like I said previously, my brain is a little bit of a mush today, so I decided to go for the apparently more relaxing one. That's one of the things I'll also be going through. What did I do for those? Like when it comes to the side quests, I did. Actually, I can tell you right now, because I have them listed. So I did Hildy. I did Scholasticate, Tales of the Dragonsong War, Ishgardian Restoration, even further Hildebrand, Doman Adventures, and Doman Reconstruction. And I don't know if there are any more of them that are like, you know, quirky side quests, because I really like those stories. But this is all I could find, and I have this one and the greatest story never told to do yet. I walk away while your legs still hold you, you blundering oaf, and come back anytime for a pint of refineness. I'll see it dumped right over your fat head. Oh gosh. Okay. I don't mind that these are long. If they happen, like if I happen to not finish. Oh, hello. Let me see your glamour. Oh my god, is that a cute hat? Is that a cute hat? I'll have it either today or tomorrow. If we don't get to finish it today, we are definitely doing it this weekend. I look very underwhelming in my little non-post hat, but this is actually the hat from the custom deliveries. If you haven't done the custom deliveries with Emilians, this is, I think this is the hat. Is this the hat that you get from the deliveries? Let me see. It's the appointed cap. I think it's that one. I think it's that one. I love this one. What did you use as the top? Let me see. The top is that the Tataru's thing, or oh, not that. That's the appointed jacket. Or no, that's the crafting top for the males. Appointed gloves. Actually, Valentine Forget-Me-Not sex. Oh, right. I don't have those for female version or male because I wasn't there during the event and I never bought them. I think they're on the Monk House, aren't they? Looks so good though. You roleplay a postman much better than I do. No, this is definitely a good place to take a break. Did it ages ago, but sadly I could not remember the placement of the Master Moogle. Oh, like where he normally is, or what do you mean? Sorry, my brain is also a bit of a fog today. This weekend, I'm getting this hat. Definitely. Okay. If it isn't my dutiful assistant, I trust you fared well on your first assignment. Do tell me all about it, Kupo. Why don't you say? Baderon has never been an easy customer to please. Why, I pulled out my whiskers that time I dropped the letter in a flagon of ale. But it sounds like you made a fabulous first impression. As your senior, I couldn't be more pleased with your effort, and with myself, for having discovered such a talented new recruit, Kupo. But this is no time to rest on your laurels. Oh no, for each day brings new letters, and the deliveries that await will take you even further afield. I dare say you might encounter clients who will make old Baderon look like a cuddly chocobo. But it's all in day's work for my able assistant, yes? While you're looking for your next assignment, you know where to find me. Aww. Actually, these foods are not bad to have, because sometimes I use them when I level. So I just keep those quest foodies in my bag. Ooh, I don't really like the... I wanted to take the print screens of these because they're so fun. I've never seen them do that like in a joking way. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. I wish I had a weapon that was like in any way, shape, or form more role playish than this one. Oh, where he used to be. I see. Okay. Wait, which quest is the one that I need to do? Oh, both of them? Caroline Memories. Oh, because like I get it. Oh gosh, there are a lot of these quests. I'm looking through the like Wikipedia page, but I'm not spoiling myself anything. I'm just like trying to figure out what I need to do. The deputy post Moogle has a smile on his face and a letter bearing a Gridanian address in his paw. Well, if it isn't my favorite assistant, back and eager as ever. As a reward for your zeal and your duties, I have what should prove to be a positively delightful task, Kupo. I have a letter here addressed to the mother Miyun of Gridania's Caroline Canopy. I can just feel the warm rays of the sun trickling down the leaves, a piping hot cup of tea in my paw. I have half a mind to deliver this letter myself. But let it not be said that the deputy post Moogle keeps the more pleasing tasks for himself. No, the job is yours, and you need not so much as ask for it. Happy message carrying, Kupo. Do you know what? This is why I love Final Fantasy. It's like you can do anything you want. Like you wake up and log in, and you can be like, what am I gonna do today? And no matter what mood you're in, you can always find something to do. Like if you're in a mood to raid and to, I don't know, if you're focused enough, if you're determined enough, you can do that. If you're not in the mood, You can like go and do something completely different, or you don't have to do anything, and it's still a gameplay. It's still, I don't know, it's still the way you enjoy the world. It's so nice. From here, you can do them in pretty much any order as they unlock, but you'll have to do all the quests to get rewards in the end. I see, I see. Yeah, we don't really care about the order, do we? Welcome to the Caroline Canopy, friend. You've made quite a name for yourself, haven't you? At times, I'd swear that even the trees themselves whisper tales of your exploits. I always used to see exploits as a really, like, a bad word. But it isn't, is it? A letter. Let me see. Oh, why? It would seem there will be an even greater demand for eel pies in the coming days. Once again, the oven calls. Not that you'll find me complaining. After all, some go their entire lives without knowing how it feels to have one of their creations beloved by Eorzeans the realm over. Which, come to think of it, reminds me of a story. How did it go again? Ah, yes. Many years ago, when I was no taller than the counter before us, a Lalaflin artisan and his daughter came here to the 12's foot. Of the circumstances which brought them here I know little, for the father was a man of few words. What I do know is that they had left behind their home, traveling far and wide across the realm before setting on Gridania as their new home. The elementals care little about borders drawn by men. All who treat the forest with compassion are welcome within. Sadly, people in those times were not quite so understanding. The poor man and daughter endured name-calling, spiteful pranks, and worse. My grandfather took pity on them, offering them shelter in this building. Imagine if this was like Tataru with her dad. Offering them shelter in this building. In those days, it was little more than a glorified storage cabin, far from the bustling center of activity it is today. My grandfather minded the watermill, you see, as his father before him, a respected position that afforded our family a certain status among our peers. Though not all approved of my grandfather befriending the outsiders, none dared give voice to their objections. With time, Gridanians came to understand that whensoever they hailed, the man and his young daughter were honest, peaceable folk, no different from any of us. With the blessings of their newfound countrymen, the love too harbored for their new home deepened. When talk arose of erecting a new water wheel, the father, originally a shipwright by trade, was among the first to offer his services. My grandfather soon joined them. Doing the Alpes side quest at the moment to take a break from the extreme and unreal. Yeah, I'm still progging extreme myself as well. I can't do that today. There's no way. And when it comes to the side quests, I actually started cleaning up my side quests as well. I think I finished Labyrinthos and I finished Charlan and I started Thavnair, so I'm on a roll, but it hasn't really been going that swimmingly because I haven't had time to just sit down and do that. But I think as we're finishing up with the with the new patch content, oh sorry about that. I will be doing more of the side stuff that no one's ever seen because people don't do it. No, it's not that people don't do it. Most people don't do it, but some people are just happy to see it, even though they don't have it cleaned up themselves. But there's actually a lot of money in those quests. There's a lot of gold. There's a lot of gear, and the experience is really not that bad. So if you're leveling something, there's really no reason not to level with level through those quests as well. With the blessings of, oh, we read this already. Though not without hardships along the way, the wheel eventually rose, standing even today as one of Gridania's greatest architectural achievements, and the keystone of our very livelihood. If you're not in too much of a hurry, I would very much like to show it to you. This is so nice. It's like these quests actually teach you about the world and like who those people are that you've been I don't know, questing with, but never got to know them and their story. I love these story building quests. But before we depart, I would ask you of a small errand. Would you be so kind as to pick up 4 Caroline blossoms about town and bring them to me? I would accompany you, but alas, the kitchen calls. I see. Oh, oh, this is so nice. Is the sweep up? Is the sweep up emote? Is this from the Mog Station or was it from some quest? Oh, you're really role playing this. That's awesome. A reason why some still ask for most post quests. Oh, they do? Well, I guess I'll just have to finish them and see if I'll join them. But I'm at least happy. I'm happy I apparently picked something good to do. I have this fear, well, not fear, but like there's always like that little bit of a worry when I would want to do something on stream. It's not that I think that like some things can't be turned into content, but you don't want to be doing something that is completely boring for everyone. So whenever I decide to do something and people are excited about it, I don't know, I feel like a great amount of relief that you actually want to see it and that it's actually good, something that I'll have fun with. Because I tend to like, I don't know, search for the least fun things to do and just do them off stream as maintenance. Like, I don't know, organizing my bag. Although you'd be surprised how much of an audience that can have. I just don't wanna be doing something that is not enjoyable for you guys also. I wonder why I don't hang out in Gridania more. The music is so nice. Oh, this is from Mishcard Restoration. You can still get it when you spend the marks from there or from the market board for. I see. I have a question. How much of a grind is the Firmament? Because I have it unlocked and I was doing some of the gathering leveling there, but I never actually got to do the fates there. How big of a grind would you say it is? No, I think it's still a very good method to get gil because a lot of these mounts and I think even hairstyles and emotes, they're sold at the market board and I still see people making money off of it. Lancers Guild. I did it for XP. You can level there? Like level your battle jobs and not just your crafters? I didn't know this. Oh, your crafters and gatherers. Oh, I see. I was talking about the fates, like the fetes or whatever they're called. That's true. I recommend the Alchemist questline if you haven't done it. It's so good, and you get some background lore for one of the signs. Honestly, I've started doing. I'm gonna show you. I started doing my crafters quests. I think this was like 4 months ago or so. So they are currently here, but I got stuck because I didn't have my master carpenter and what is this weaver and blacksmith quests. Alchemist is the one that I haven't even started yet. And honestly, I love these stories. Like there was a time when I would just be doing these crafters quests just to find out what happened in the story. Like the drama is just amazing and I think I'm gonna go back. I would honestly, they're so good that I think I'm gonna do them with you guys because I started a few of these stories and I wish I had done it on stream with you because they turned out to be just amazing, but I was just, for some reason, I was just doing them off stream, at least those three, but the rest I haven't even started. But the stories are just so good. So you see Alchemist fun is good as well. I'll keep that in mind. But it's good to know that I can actually get the sweep up from the game. Welcome back. We're able to procure the Caroline blossoms I asked of you. Yes, there's your flowers. Ah, how lovely. Though hardly a rare sight in Gridania, these flowers never fail to bring a smile to my face. The water wheel I would show you is best seen from the jadeite flood. Go on ahead. I shall be long after I see to my duties here. Okay. Where is this? Oh, is that the sound of fireworks? I don't know if the game is too quiet. It might be a little too quiet. Because I was trying not to have it too loud. I was actually hanging out in Mordona. And like the Mordona background music is just so loud. And I turned it down, but I forgot to turn it off. The music in Gridania is actually a lot more gentle. Alright. Here we are. Oh, so this is the place that she was talking about. You know what? I used to come here to just sit, and I never really knew what it was. That's amazing. Ah, B, I hope I've not kept you waiting over long. Come now, let us look upon the water wheel on my tail. Oh god. I was I took a sip of the apricot juice, and it's like so dense, and it has these little crumb thingies that I just didn't expect in it. I think I'm slightly choking on them. Oh my god. That would be a dumb way to die. Come now, let us look upon the water wheel of our tail. Behold the pride of our nation, Figaga's gift. Is she not magnificent? Countless times have I come here, yet each time I stand in awe at her sheer size and beauty, knowing that it was born of a special bond between my grandfather and the Lalafilin builder elevates it to a special place in my heart. Would that they had lived to see it complete. I spoke of hardships, yes? Not days after he finished drawing up his draft for the new mill, the poor Lalafell, hale and hearty for his age until then, suddenly took ill. Oh my god. What started as a cough soon grew dire. I don't like how they're talking about cough that probably led to death, and I'm here like coughing. It's like making me feel a little uneasy. And within a fortnight he had passed. Yes, of course. Without its chief builder, the ambitious project came grinding to a halt. At first, there seemed to be no recourse but to abandon construction entirely. Then the daughter stepped forth, vowing that she would see her father's dream to fruition. Though none could deny her pedigree, the girl had never lifted a hammer in her entire life. Not letting this, nor the doubting words of others, deter her, she promptly enrolled in the Carpenters' Guild, vowing to follow in her father's footsteps. Wait, do I know her? People laughed. Who was this shy little girl with yellow blossoms in her hair? But within a year's time, all could see that the girl was prodigy with a hammer. In 5 years, she had mastered skills that would take an ordinary carpenter a lifetime. In 10, her father's dream had become a reality. Oh god. That's so touching. The shy girl with flowers in her hair had blossomed into a strong, proud woman, and one of the greatest builders our realm has ever known. Such is the tale of Figaga. Ah, to think of the wonders she might still have wrought. Alas, not long after completing her gift to us. Oh my god. She succumbed to the same foul plague that took her father. Why is this so sad? Though she is with us no more, she remains an inspiration for the women of Gridania, myself first among them. It is here, in view of the father and daughter's greatest accomplishment, that I buried their ashes and built a small monument to their memory. Oh my god. That's terrible. Once again, I thank you, V. The flowers you picked surely brought a smile to Figaga's face today. Now shall we return? Yes, to the place that I named in her memory. Oh, why is this story like, is this a random quest line that you encounter and it just like breaks your heart for no reason? For no reason at all. Like, this was uncalled for. Jesus. What am I signing up for? What is this? What is this? What is this quest line? Oh my god. That was so unexpectedly cruel and heartbreaking. Holy shit. Wow. Thank you for accompanying me today. I had hoped to share the tale of Figaga with you for quite some time now, having come here as you did from a faraway land. and transforming my grandfather's old storage cabin into the Carline canopy you see today. I sought to carry on the spirit he showed to his Lalafilin friends, a spirit of welcoming and acceptance for all who would seek shelter here regardless of their origins. And it was the same spirit that I came to devote my life to looking after those who would seek adventure. And what a fateful decision that turned out to be, yes? So it was that I came to stand behind this counter. So it was that I met you. And so it was that I received the joyous tidings that you brought to me today. For you see, the letter you delivered was an announcement from the Adventurers Guild. It would appear that I can look forward to a sizable group of new recruits in the days to come, and nothing could make me happier. I wanted to share these news with Figaga and with you. After all, 'tis in no small part thanks to your exploits that so many brave young men and women would step forth to bring succor to our realm. Truly, you are a gleaming example to all. May your star shine forever bright upon us. Aww. Hi, Daiki, welcome back. What's up? Weren't you gonna do Savage? I still am gonna do Savage at some point. But today I was summoned. I was summoned to deliver mail. And I'm leveling myself as a postwoman. Have you done this quest, Daiki? Yeah, of course. I'd love to see it. I'll be right there. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Daiki's gonna be like, what the hell is this quest? Alright, where are we off to? Is it here, or do we need to go somewhere? This guy? This guy? No, not this guy. Oh, you did them all already. Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, I've never done any of the side quests in my life. Small detail, but I thought a water well is better from there to see. Oh, I didn't even... Wait. What? Where can you see it? Oh, like this? Oh, this part from... This part behind? Behind the thing? That is gorgeous. Do you know, I was really sad when I couldn't get the house plot in Gridania. I like the one that we have in Shirogane, but Gridania was like my next choice. Oh, you finished all the side quests on your main character. Well, then you could technically say that I'm walking in your past footsteps to becoming the great savage raider. But I'm technically not there yet. How are you, Daiki? What's up? Where do I need to go now? I need to go to Limsa, right? Dude, this quest line is so good. Why is this so good? Why is this already so good? Yeah, I've never paid attention to the water wolf. Where is my Moogle? I lost my Moogle, I think. He's upstairs, isn't he? Maybe this is the road to... Oh no, I lost him. I don't know where to go. Dude, where was I when I... Was it this? No? Where's the... Is it next to the tavern? Where did I accept the quest? It's not here, is it? I think I'm in the... No, I'm in the wrong place. I am in the wrong place. See, this is how much I pay attention to the surroundings around me. Surroundings around me. That doesn't sound good. Okay, I'm lost. I admit. I admit it. I'm lost. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're right there. I need to learn where he hangs out. Okay, dream on. Oh my god, how cute is this that you get to like visit all of the people from like the adventurers guilds and stuff. This is so nice. It's like we went to Limsa, we learned how their adventurers guild started. We learned the story of this one, and now we're gonna learn her. Like she's like out of all of them, she's the most familiar to me because obviously like when I started the game, I started in old and this is just so nice. Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night will stay the deputy post-Moogle from unloading work on his subordinates. Well, look who's back! I'll give you 3 guesses I have in my paw, and the first 2 don't count, Kupo. Why, yes, a letter! However, did you know? It's addressed to Momodi, the ever-charming proprietress of the Quicksand in Old Da. Sounds like a pleasant enough assignment, wouldn't you say? But this is no ordinary. Like it would be so awesome if they had recognized like where you started and they gave you like a little side note or whatever. But this is no ordinary letter. Oh no. Why, I have strained my eyes for any sign of the sender's name, but it is nowhere to be found. An anonymous epistle. Sounds like a task for my most capable assistant, Kubo. Let's go. Do they recognize you? I wonder. Oh, I wouldn't dare anger Momodi. It's like sometimes you come back to her through like some, I don't know, side quests or whatever. She can get pretty vicious. 2 others, of course. She loves us to bits though. I feel so weird walking around. Everyone's in their battle gear and I'm just like there looking like a plumber. But that's okay. This is not okay because I'm going in the wrong direction. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm just very distraught today as well. Very, very distraught. I don't know. I actually haven't tried. I think it's just a key item. It just says quest dream on a small envelope addressed to Momodi of the Quicksand and Old Da. Actually, good thing that you reminded me to check because I would have hated if I had done all the quests and I haven't read any of the letters. See, these small things sometimes they just fail to occur to me. That's why I have you guys. Oh, you just know the entire quest line and you just like visit all the taverns. That's awesome. It's like, today I'm gonna go and visit all the taverns. Well, if it ain't V, good to see an adventurer who remembers where she came from. Oh my god, they do recognize you! I feel so welcome! Good to see an adventurer who remembers where she came from, even after becoming all famous and alive. What brings you to the Quicksand today? No! This is so nice. A letter. Next thing I know, you'll be sprouting a pom-pom and ending an end in every other utterance with Kupo. Oh, how curious. It would seem the sender's forgotten to sign the envelope. Oh my god, she has a love letter. My beloved Momodi, my riches could buy all the jewels in the realm, yet none would shine as bright as thee. Say that you will be mine. And blah. Good gods, no wonder the letter was anonymous. No man. No man in his right mind would claim authorship of such a hackneyed and pretentious load of. Momori, my love, I see that my mellifluous missive finds you looking as beautiful as ever. Oh, it's you. Why do I find myself entirely unsurprised? She has a suitor? If this happened before, I don't even remember. I don't even remember it. I've lost count of how many times I've spurned your shameless advances to your face. Must I now do the same in writing for you to get the bloody message? Oh my god. In all fairness though, he is kind of cute. Shameless. Oh, well maybe he's too young for her. I think he's a bit too young. You wound me, Mumuri, my love. Why my advances are positively shameful. That's not the right word, is it now? Picture the scene. A mysterious letter. A secret admirer. Is it so outlandish for a man to think that the subtle, romantic approach might stir the flames of passion in his beloved's heart? Says the fool standing before me for the third time this week, still sporting that same ridiculous jacket. She's freaking vicious. Our guest clearly lacks the courtesy to introduce himself, so allow me. This is Thomas So-and-so, son of the spice merchant, someone or other, and the richest, most eligible young bachelor in all of Ul'dah. Forgive me if I've forgotten some of the details. I've only heard the story some 20-odd times now. This is V, the woman who wasted her precious time hauling your rubbish halfway across the realm. Oh gosh, this is so funny. Wait, the Square Enix store has a Post Moogle plush that sometimes that comes with an in-game Post Moogle mini. Oh, I did not know this. I didn't know it. I actually, for some reason, I thought that only the books would contain like in-game items like minions and such, or glam pieces. No fairness, that would be the shortest letter I ever sent out. Turns around and gives them point the letter, right? Is that so? Smashing work, my girl. Remind me of your name again later, and I'll be sure to put you on the guest list for when my lovely Momodi and I are wed. Wow, that's presumptuous. Do you see, my love? This adventurer's efforts were not for naught. No, you and I need only promise your hand to me. Promise that forever, my Momodi and mine alone, you will be. Oh my god, he's about to get smacked in the face. In person or in ink, my answer's the same. Come back when Thanalan freezes over, so I can reject you again. Alas and alack, but I should have known. Yes, that hairpin that adorns your lovely locks speaks loud and clear. Admit it, Momodi. After all these years, you still harbor feelings for him. Huh? Who's him? Why, you've some nerve walking into my place of business and spouting such nonsense. Nonsense, my beloved. Is that so? Rumors abound about that hairpin. That it was crafted for you by an old flame, that it has not left you sharply head for so much as a day since the calamity. If you lost a childhood love when the lesser moon fell, you have my sympathies. But this is a new age, my dearest. Time marches on, and we must march with it. Oh, and did I mention that my family is among the richest in the Sultanate? Oh my god. Dr. Wario, hello and welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great weekend. Hells, just how thick is your bloody skull? A man crafted my hairpin, and yes, there was a time when I felt something for him. But such days are long past, and today I needn't compare you to anyone to find you thoroughly repulsive. Oh my god. Besides, I'll have you know that the man who crafted this still lives. What's this? My rival in love still lives? Ha ha ha! At long last my task is clear. I must seek out this pretender and prove once and for all that I, Thomas, am the only one worthy of my dear Momodi's hand. Oh, Jesus. Adventurer, I would request your aid. Together we will seek out this man, and you will serve as an impartial judge to determine who is the worthy partner for Miss Momodi, here on I. This guy is... Wow. Rest assured that you will be suitably compensated for rendering the proper decision. And with that, let us begin our search at the Goldsmiths Guild. I shall await you there. Wait, he knows who that is? Oh my god. Goodness, she's just gonna allow us to go there and actually do this? I love how the quest is called Dream On. Very poetic. No, that's not the way. goldsmiths. Here we go. Honestly, I'm in no rush with these quests. They're too fun to be done in a rush. Mm. I actually was doing a little bit of research on these quests and trying not to spoil myself when I was looking through Reddit, and I found a thread where a bunch of people said like, okay, this is how long this quest line is, but like all of them said it providing that you skip the cutscenes. Like, what is the point? Like, I understand that there's a reward at the end, like the hat and all, but like, what is the point of doing all these things if you're just gonna like skip all the cutscenes? That makes no sense. What's that? Momori's hairpin, you say? Why, that was Momorodo's work. Momorodo. Now there's a name I've not uttered in some time. Destined for greatness, that one was. Could have been the second coming of Nielefresne. Why, he'd been with us for a scant few years, when a commission came from the Sultana herself. Slaved away at the piece day and night, till one day when he rose from his workbench and walked away. Some said the pressure of expectations grew too great to bear. Others that his heart was never in his craft to begin with. Still, others said it was a broken heart that drove him away. This sounds like burnout. This totally sounds like burnout. Sure, don't tell this is a video game, not a book. Yeah, true on one hand. I don't know though. Like, I mean, it's just it feels like sometimes like people will miss out on these really good stories, and it's just a shame because sometimes I don't know, you can find them, you can find that you like them better than you ever thought you would, because some of them are so relatable. The guild lost a talented goldsmith, and I lost a friend. But a man's life is his to live. Last I heard, Momorodo was passing his days as a fisherman in Crescent Cove. If he's found happiness, I don't begrudge him his choice one bit. Yeah, I just honestly I don't like when I choose to do something, I don't think about whether or not it was like the Realm Reborn or not. Because technically, if we think about it like that, Hildebrand also started in the Realm Reborn, right? And like the dialogue, even like this is just my opinion, of course, but like I think that the dialogue in the early Hildebrand as well was pretty good. But I guess like everyone is just entitled to their own opinion, and I think that like if someone doesn't like this type of dialogue or that type of humor or whatever, like they are definitely not going to enjoy the story enough to actually see all the cutscenes. But yeah, I guess the fact that there's a reward at the end, it makes it aw. Aw, they look the same. They're so cute. Mine is like a lot smaller. Oh, because this is just a companion. I see. Lalafell chocobos are so tiny, like when they ride them. Oh, so this is him. Do we know him from any other cutscenes or side quests? Oh, Hildebrand started before Realm Reborn because the man was part of 1.0. Oh, I didn't know this. What makes him the longest standing maniac there is? I actually had no idea. But yeah, like I said, the fact that there's a glamour board at the end will be super enticing for a lot of people who might not necessarily enjoy the dialogue as well. Not a bite. Ah, well, tomorrow is another. What brings a mighty adventurer to this lonely fishing hole? Oh my god, we're gonna bother this man into oblivion now? This is Momorodo? A shabby-looking fellow indeed. But what did I expect from a craven who threw away his chance at fame, love, and glory because he couldn't bear the pressure? Ah, the ignominy of it all. She turns down my gifts of jewels and gold, yet adorns her fair locks with a trinket cobbled together by a languid Lalafell who stinks of sardines. Oh, God. So Momodi's actually wearing that old thing. You'll get no argument from me. I hardly deserve it. Nor did I deserve her. Why do I get the feeling that this is gonna be another super heartbreaking thing? Perhaps I once did. There was a time when I dreamed of being the greatest goldsmith in the realm, even a time when such dreams seemed within reach. The young Momoroto may have been worthy of Momoti's hand, but that dreamer is no more, and you'll not see me mourn his passing. Not that not all dreams were meant to be followed, and not all of us were destined for greatness. Put a fishing pole in his hand and a creaky pier under his bottom, and old Momoroto's a happy man. Oh my god, like this is this is like not a story about death, but there are some things that are worse than death itself. It's like this kind of hollowness and disappointment and sadness is just it like strikes a different, even more painful nerve sometimes. Can you believe this? My travels have taken me to the far corners of the realm. Never, never have I ever seen a man so lacking in ambition, enthusiasm, or even vaguely redeeming qualities. I want to punch this guy in the face. I would ask you to judge which of us is more worthy, but I think we can safely say that I am the victor by default. To the quicksand adventure, my future bride awaits. And like, look at how unmoved he was when he said that. It's just like, I don't know, like, it's like, what happened to them, you know? Oh my god. And so that's what all that shouting was about. The young man's taken a fancy to Momori, has he? I'll say this much. He's got good taste. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Doesn't seem like all that bad of a fellow. A bit oversure of his own abilities, perhaps, but no more so than someone I used to know. When I gave that hairpin to Momodi years ago, she refused to wear it. Said it meant too much to her to risk losing. As to why her heart may have changed, who can say? But it is not for love, this I know. Those days are buried in the sands of time. Whether that will avail your love-lorn friend is another matter entirely. He does love her. Oh my god, like you can see it and feel it, and I don't know, it's just like quietly breaking your heart how he's sitting there with that damn fishing pole and like the question is like what has he done to that made him feel like this? Oh my god. Are we gonna find out? Am I ever gonna learn? It's like it's like the strength that you need to let someone go like that and you love them. It's just I don't know. I don't honestly I'm not strong like that. I've never been strong like that. I don't know how to do that. It's like I don't know, I've always admired the people who can. Like, do you know how they say, oh, if you love someone, you let them go or whatever? I'm not like that. Very clingy. Yeah, but the question is, did he really burn those bridges? I guess we're about to find out. Now I'm sucked into this drama. I have to know. I have to know. Just between you and me, V, I was hoping you'd manage to lose him somewhere on the way. I've done my part. I sought out this Momoroto and heard his tale, the tale of a coward who has not deserved you since the day he fled the city, forsaking your love and future in the process. I need to know, is it just because he walked away? Or has something happened? A worthy suitor stands before you, a man who promises to do everything in his power to bring you happiness, and who has the courage to put such words into action. I implore you, my beloved, undo that hairpin, free your heart from that has-been, and give unto me your hand. Listen well, because I'll repeat myself no more. I've no feelings for Momoroto, and sure as hell's none for you. This hairpin? It's a symbol of all those who would dare to dream. A symbol and a warning. Momoroto and I were old friends. He used to come by the shop where I worked and regale me with tales of all he hoped to achieve. He burned with passion in those days, like yourself, with less style and more substance. She's vicious, I swear. As a wide eyed girl, I was drawn to dreamers. I urged him on at every opportunity. When I heard he was making something for the Sultana, I near screamed, "This is your chance, Mamoruto. Craft the masterpiece I know you have in you, and you'll go down in history. You won't live and die a nobody." Oh my god, she like pressured him to no end. Imagine hearing that. It's like, I don't know, like imagine, I don't know, like I guess he was creating something in a way, and as a content creator, like if I heard from someone who I was with, if they were like, go and become the greatest content creator, YouTuber, streamers, or whatever the world has never known, and that way you won't live and die a nobody. Like, it's such a passive aggressive thing to say. Like, I'm actually starting to understand why he decided to walk away from it all. It's like he didn't want to disappoint her. Jesus. So I told him over and over until he came no more. I went to the Goldsmiths Guild only to hear that he'd resigned his position. It was then I saw the error of my ways. All the time that I thought I was encouraging my friend, I was only piling on to a burden he never wanted to bear. And so you wear the hairpin out of pity for the man. She destroyed him. She literally destroyed this man's soul. Oh my god. Uh, no, not pity. At first I felt so ashamed that I didn't think myself worthy of wearing it. Then the lesser moon came tumbling down and everything changed. At first we thought we'd lost everything. Then slowly but surely, we began to pick up the pieces and dream again. Seeing the proud faces of those who would rise to the call and rebuild their realm, it rekindled passions in my heart that I hadn't felt in years. It was then that I finally discovered a dream of my own. To stand with those who would fight for their dreams, and to give them strength in any way I could. This is why I stand here today. I love that this random quest line actually taught you like a super crucial thing of like how the adventurers guilds came to be. Like, who would have thought? And yet I must never repeat the mistake of my past. Adventurer, artisan, or angler, one's true dreams, one's true strength must come from within. This is what I learned from Momoroto. This is why I treasure his memento to this very day. Oh, my beloved, could there be in this world a more sensitive soul? The 12 should be the 13! This is the most cringe thing I've ever heard in Final Fantasy XIV. What a pickup line! The 12 should be the 13. For you, my dearest, are a goddess of dreams. I can't do this. For you, my dearest, are goddess of dreams and compassion. Oh my god, that made me like throw up in my mouth a little bit. That's so cringe. Hitherto I knew only your physical beauty, but I have seen the true beauty of your heart and soul. I am lost without you, my beloved. Make my dream come true and promise to stay by my side forevermore. Oh, so succumb your physical and emotional being to me because that is my dream? That's not abusive at all. Where's a good spot to dispose of corpses, right? Jeez. Have you not been listening to a single word I said? I've devoted my life to supporting adventurers' dreams. Women like V here who are too busy fighting for our realm to waste my bloody time. But my beloved, our love too may yet save Eorzea from the shadows. Well now, those are the first interesting words I've heard come out of your mouth. Prove to me that they're more than just words, and maybe, just maybe, I'll reconsider. Is this how she recruits adventurers? She's like, if you become the best adventurer the world has ever known, I'll marry you, and then she never does? Does this mean I have a child? She's like leading him on. I have a chance. Oh, merciful indeed as the goddess Momodi. I will not fail you, my love. Today I take my leave. When I next return, you will know the true breadth and scale of my dreams. I think she's like trying to send him on an adventure where he'll die, like fighting, I don't know, adamantoises in like what Talnalan is it? Like Southern Talnalan or whatever. She's like, just get out of my face and please die somewhere. Or she's just like, okay, I'm gonna send him off to be an adventurer. I think I have 5 years or so before he returns, if he ever does. And you, my good woman, you have opened my eyes today, and for this you shall be well rewarded. You have my word. You will be in the front row for the festivities when my goddess and I are wed. This is terrible. Finally, some peace and quiet. I doubt he'll be showing his face here anytime soon, but who knows? He'd not be the first man I've seen change. Any road? Thank you, V. Oh, he might even come of age by the time he's an adventurer. Any road? Thank you, V. No matter how far we come, we can't forget the past. And thanks to you, I've been able to do some much-needed reflecting. What a quest line. Jeez. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. We are now level 4. Do I have like... Oh, do you know what would be so cool? If they like added like a meme thing. Like if they added like a job listing. Like this is actually something that I think would be really fun. Did they put it anywhere? No, they did not. This is a missed opportunity. I honestly expected it. Yeah. What is it? I think I have an idea what to show him. Yeah, sure. Oh. Yeah, he's definitely earned it. He has definitely earned it. I love how the eyes actually color when you do that. Do you know that my warrior is still a marauder? Need to work on that. Need to work on a lot of things. Actually, you do know because you've seen my wall of shame. I mean, I'm not that far off of leveling. I think in about a month at most, if I just sit down and just zoom through it, I'll be able to have everything in 90. But I think it's coming along pretty well. Okay, so I have no quests, so I'm going to assume that Moogle has new ones. Not this way. I feel so underdressed for Limsa. Everyone's in their best attire. Ooh, there's a lot. Spirit's most foul, dubious dancing, stroking the haft. Spirit's most foul. The deputy post-Moogle would task you with an urgent delivery to Stillglade Fane. How far you've come as a carrier in such a short time. I knew that my pedagogical skills bordered upon genius, but I dare say I have outdone myself this time, Kupo. I would reward myself with a well-deserved respite, and you with your most demanding assignment to date. I have in my paws a parcel from the Thaumaturgist Guild in Ul Da, to be delivered to Braya of the Conjurers Guild in Gridania, and I quote, with all speed. Oh, that's the guy that gives you the quests and the unicorn mount as well. Urgent correspondence between the realm's most puissant practitioners of magic. It would only be the slightest of exaggerations to say that the fate of Eorzea may well be riding on this delivery. The Stillglade Fane with you, Kupo. Yeah, what else is new? So I'll just come here. I don't wanna take the quest right now, because I will forget what they're about. So we're gonna do this the roleplay way, and we're gonna do it one by one. Oh yeah, it's like you can finally see the eyes when you're not wearing like the mask that covers like is it half of your face that it covers? I think so. Oh, we can actually port there. Conjurer's Guild. Let's go. Oh, the problem is with that both eyes shoot through the mask? Really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I said guy, but she's actually a girl. Tamtara Deepcroft, how can manner and now this? Vengeful spirits clutch and claw at our forest home, at our very souls. Is there naught we can do to free ourselves from their grip? Well, thank the gods. I feared it would not arrive in time. This is a comprehensive summary of Void Sense sightings collected from across the realm, along with the latest theories on how to deal with potential cases of possession. What? A young man recently approached me, you see, fearing that he had fallen under the influence of baleful forces not of this world. So this is like Ghostbusters or The Conjuring or something like that, or The Exorcist. I almost spilled my apricot juice. That would have been a tragedy for sure. As the poor soul told me, he often wakens in the dark of night, in parts unknown, with bruises all over his body and no memory of how he arrived there. The mere thought sends shivers up the spine, does it not? It goes without saying that the man was quite distraught. I promised that I would gather what knowledge I could, and see what I might do to free him of his demons. Thanks to your timely delivery, I am at last armed with the information I need. But there's another rub. My subject has vanished. Even as we speak, dark spirits may have seized control of him once more. And yet I must dive into this tome immediately to have any hope of saving him. If you could track down the man, I would be very much in your debt. His sister Adok can be found at Quarry Mill and may have some knowledge as to his whereabouts. Okay. Oh, she has more cool. Never mind. Never mind. I get easily distracted, and when I see them having more quests, I normally take all of them. But that's not what we're gonna do. That's why I didn't take the other Moogle quest, because I want to make sure I follow the stories one by one. They're very engaging, aren't they? What drama! Oh, I like that weapon. Is this the Palace of the Dead entrance, isn't it? Yeah, I don't come here often, unfortunately. Raya is searching for Spenny, do you say? How odd. He left here bells ago, saying he would make straight for the Fane. No, this does not bode well. Perhaps he was summoned to work on the way. He makes his living at the Moontai cellars after all, and Master Aramont can be quite the taskmaster. You might do well to ask around there. Doubtless you've already heard, but Spenny hasn't quite been himself of late. I do not want to believe that he would hurt anyone, but I urge you to be wary. Oh yeah, do show me the glam. Oh, I can actually fly here. I wanna see how it pokes through the mask. That's very weird. I thought that the mask would just cover it. But I guess it's a spell. And they kinda had to, I don't know, had to make sure that it shows up. Edok's brother. Ah, you mean Spen. I've been on watch here since sundown, and I fear I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. When he first started here, he was so devoted to his work that he'd arrive in the cellar's bells before his shift began. I cannot help but fear that something is amiss. Okay. So he's possessed, most likely. In some way. Looking for Spen, you say? Afraid I can't help you there. Hasn't come around here yet today. Possessed? Ha! I'll believe it when I see it. Like as not, his disappearance has more to do with the 30 casks of winter beans we need to haul up from the cellars today. Oh gosh. Oh, the mask now covers it, but before the effects went through it? Let me see. I know this mask of yours. Looks very good. Okay, so now I see. Okay, but do you prefer it this way? Or would you still like the eye to be like your right eye? This looks a bit weird, doesn't it? It does look a bit strange now that I think about it. It's a bit wacky. Why did they change that? And where am I supposed to go? Do you know how much of a change for me it was when I switched over to Final Fantasy from WoW, knowing that I can fly and like mount inside of homes? It was huge. Spen's gone missing again. Ah, the lads worked hard for us, but I can't deny that his attendance has been somewhat erratic. I fear that if he does not get his act together and soon, I may have no choice but to let him go. That said, his shift began only minutes ago. I will give him the benefit of the doubt and trust that he's making his way here as we speak. Well, I think. Oh man, I said it went on for years. Like, I wonder who the people are that submit these kinds of like bugs and things. It's like I don't know, I actually admire people who pay so much attention to the glam that they'll actively submit these things as reports. That'd probably be too lazy, even if I saw something. Like, I don't know, like there's so much clipping and so many things that I just avoid seeing by wearing different types of glam. The spell is older and the item is not used by men. I see. I see. That makes total sense. Where am I? Oh, is this gonna get scary? Oh shit, that's him. That cutscene was real scary. It's like we're standing there, there's thunder, and we're like, Spen. Why, yes, that is my name. Beg your pardon, lady, but have we met somewhere? Dear me, I've done it again, haven't I? My sister, my colleagues, Brian, and even you, who I've only just met. I owe all of you my most profound apologies. As Brian doubtless told you, it seems that I have fallen prey to forces most sinister. They strike without warning in the black of night, seizing my limbs, inhabiting my mind, rendering me naught but a puppet to carry out their dark designs. Come morning I awaken, bruised and beaten, with no memory of the horrors I've committed. O guardians of the forest, pray take mercy on my soul. If you're looking for mercy, you're begging up the wrong tree, you shite-arse, two-faced, swill-sodden lump of goboo dung. Oh. That's Buscaron! Oh, wow! Pay no heed to that man's sob stories. The only sinister force that's got him in its clutches is old Buscaron's mead. 1,396 guild spent. That'll cover food, drink, and healing fees for the poor sod whose arm you near twisted off. Oh my god, so he got drunk and got into a fight? Is that what happened? Master Buscaron, surely this must be some misunderstanding. Why, certainly I patronize your fine establishment on occasion, but only for a single drink. So maybe he drinks and then like enters like blackouts that he just like doesn't recover from after a single drink. I suppose that's true. I've not known the quiet, thoughtful Spen to order more than a single flagon of mead. But by the time that flagon is drained, Spen is no more. In his place is the roaring, mead-swilling, punching, kicking, belching, screaming madman whose name strikes fear into the hearts of every man and woman who's ever wanted to enjoy a drink in this goddamn place. Like, and woman. The scourge of the Drotters, if not the whole bloody realm. I speak of you, Spencer of the Bottomless Cup. He even has a name. He even has a name. This cannot be. I'm no scourge. I'm a responsible drunkard. When? Oh my god. I don't know which fate you're talking about that's related to this. I have no clue. I do not know what madness took me, Master Buscaron, but I can assure you that it was an isolated occurrence. Please accept my payment, 1,396 gil in full, along with my profuse apologies for the trouble that I have caused. Shit. As for the unfortunate fellow who I may have unwittingly injured, please assure him that I will return to the Druthers on the morrow to make amends in person. And with that, I must be off to the cellars. I'm already late for my shift, and Master Aramont will be rightly furious if I tarry any longer. Farewell, my friends. Ah, yes, the Conjurer's Guild. Do tell Bri that I shall endeavor to exorcise my own demons. Should the dark forces prove too formidable, I shall call upon her again. Oh my god. I wouldn't get your hopes up. If I had a guild for every time I heard old Spence spout that nonsense, I'd be a rich man. At last I heard there ain't no incantation what can cure a man's love for liquor. That's terrible. That is so bad. That is so bad. Where is his... Is this his establishment? He came from this way. Actually can't remember where... No, that's not his, is it? That's not where he is. Goblins meet... Oh, it's over there. There's a fate here. There's a fate here. But that's not the one, is it? I see. They discover nearby, but this is that one. Does it happen directly in front? What happens here? I don't wanna spend like a lot of time waiting. But we could play a match with him. I don't know if I need any cards from him. I'm actually missing some cards. Oh, it happens in front of the inn, I see. What is it though? I don't think I've ever seen it. Or I don't remember at least. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I probably was not paying attention. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for it. Who knows when the fate might spawn. Yeah, I got 1 card out of 3, and recently I've been actually doing that, like between queues and such, whenever I have the time, because I'm working on that cards mount. Chocobo stables always need cleaning. They are disgusting. Ah! Whenever I want to mount. Let me see, where is this? This is Conjurer's Guild, never mind. Never mind. I love the map reworks. Honestly, it's one of the best quality of life changes that they did in ENDWALKER. The new map is so good. And I'm actually very happy to have started before they reworked the map, because now I can see just how much of an improvement it is. It's such a seemingly small things. I want to know what the fate is. Or do you want me to see it? But if you're gonna wait there, let me know, because I'll be able to just spawn there. If you have nothing else to do today. Spencer of the Bottomless Cup. And here I'd thought that name only a wives' tale, dreamed up to steer young children away from the bottle. That's him. He's like the drunkard legend without even knowing about it. I must confess I'm somewhat relieved to discover that the spirits that plagued the man were of a more worldly sort, though that is a small solace to the poor souls who must suffer his mead-induced wrath. Sadly, I fear that subduing drunkards is outside of my field of research. Should you find a poor man in the throes of madness, pray do what you can to restore him to sanity. Oh. Yeah, just if you're gonna be there, just let me know when it spawns. While I'm leveling my my post-woman career. Honestly, they need to put that in the jobs list. Okay, so we go back to Limsa for another story. This is why I don't take those quests straight away, because I feel like if I did, I would like forget the begin. Well, not forget, but I wouldn't fully roleplay myself into the beginning of the story. This is way more fun. Dubious dancing. The deputy post Moogle would reward your efforts with an assignment to the more idyllic climes. Is this gonna be in Limsa or Costa del Sol maybe? My hard-working assistant returns. Yes, so hard have you been working that I dare say you've earned yourself a vacation coop. I think this is Costa del Sol. I'm not going to give you one, of course. I do have a reputation to maintain, but I will give you the next best thing. A letter addressed to Master Geg Ruju at Costa del Sol. Yay! Soak up the rays of the sun, bask in the balmy ocean breeze, sneak a furtive glance at the lovely dancers. The last one can be our little secret. And you'll soon forget that you're working, Kupo. Let's see if that's true. I want to see what he's up to. Does he still have a bunch of slave girls dancing around whenever he so chooses? Of course he does. They're just there forever. Like, literally, like, these girls are just there forever and ever and ever until the end of time, just standing and just fulfilling his wishes. The dancer quest, like, the way it's related to this is just so good. Okay, they are paid. It's well, not literal slaves. They do get paid, but, you know. Oh, how I tire of the same idyllic sights night after night after night. How long must I wait to see my new beauties take the stage? Titan's Bane, a messenger girl. Is the adventuring life so unprofitable these days? I could always use another winsome lass to winnow me. You may be a touch overqualified, but the pay is generous, and the location cannot be topped. No thanks. But I digress. The letter you have brought me is a reply from none other than the esteemed Master Guliano, from whom I have enlisted to train my next generation of artistes. A great honor I bestow upon him, yes? Master Gairuju, while you present a compelling offer, I would rather live out my days in the naval than spend even a moment instructing empty-headed, ample-bosomed strumpets with as much passion and aptitude for a dance as a pack of three-legged shrews. Oh my god. No, I mean, I'm sure he pays them. He has enough money. I do remember, like, the dancer quest, if that's the one that you're referring to, or is there more? Oh, I'll go and check out the fate in a bit. It's like 15 minutes, isn't it? It seems the poor misguided fellow values the integrity of his art above coin. But what's this? The letter continues. That said, I know of another whose particular school of dance, though somewhat experimental, may suit your purpose as well. What splendid news! The letter neglects to mention his name, but says that he makes his home by Iron Lake in outer Lanasha. Might you be a good messenger girl and deliver this contract to him? I would have my girls begin the training straight away. Oh my god, what are we getting them into? This doesn't sound good at all. Okay, let me just pop into Gridania to see it. This was what was this? Was this East Shroud? I never know these locations by their name. I'm gonna say East Shroud. It's probably not East Shroud. No, it's not East Shroud. Where am I off to? Hawthorne Hut? Is this? Oh, no, I was just there. Why do I want to go there? Maybe here? Overlooked my hiding spot. What is your hiding spot? I didn't pay attention. Is this... Is this the... I think this is where we're supposed to be. Let me see it. Warren Mill. Yeah, I keep going to the wrong spot. What is the fate? So does the fate even like show up even if you haven't done the quest? It would be funny if it doesn't, because you don't get it then. Abused adventurer. Oh, you must do something about that besotted brute. He's out of control. There's a good reason why they call him Spencer of the Bottomless Cup. I don't believe the salt's been sober a day in his life. And now he's taken a fancy to pounding in the face of any poor sod who happens to even breathe in his direction, myself included. I beg you put the piss tosspot in his place. Oh, I see. Whoever will save us. No, I feel sorry for Spencer. No, thank you. No, thanks. That's crazy. You actually get to fight him? Coffee's like the best drink, I swear. I'm so addicted. It appears every night in Gridania you fight him in person. I see. That's hilarious. Alright, here we are. Vigorous oh my god. Vigorous dancer. Why do smooth skins shun my dance? My dance is dance of vigor and virility. Oh my goodness, I don't think this is this is the right school for his workers. Paper for Mammal Jaw? Mammal Jaw does not want paper. Mammal Jaw wants freedom. Freedom to dance. Why does no one understand? Smoothskin wants me to dance. It's some kind of trick to take my coin. No trick? Smoothskin pays coin? Coin for Mammal Jaw? Coin to dance Mammal Jaw dance? Do I dream? Do Smoothskins finally understand? Is this some sort of like war dance that these girls are now gonna be taught? Oh. Too long has Mammal Jaw custom been mocked. Too long have Mammal Jaw hips been fettered. But no more. Smoothskin shows kindness to Bugal Jaw. Bugal Jaw repays kindness, shares proud Mammal Jaw tradition with all. Traditional Mammal Jaw bathing dance will be shunned no more. Today Costa del Sol, tomorrow the realm. But dance cannot be danced with body soiled. This is Mammal Jaw custom, and custom must not be broken. Bugal Jaw would cleanse body in Bronze Lake, where water is warm and sights are simulating. But Smoothskins there have small hearts and narrow minds. Bugal Jaw will go west to Little House, where Bugal Jaw can bathe in peace. What is happening? Why is this whole story just slowly turning into the best story ever? I think we will benefit from teleporting. It's like sometimes I'm like, am I gonna be faster than, I don't know, faster than 5 seconds that it takes for me to port somewhere? Like that's pretty much the only micromanagement that I do in the game. Oh, I can't go there. Amazing. Wow, this is so pretty during the night, isn't it? It's so amazing. Like, look at the sights. Come on. This is freaking Realm Reborn. This is gorgeous. Look at that. How pretty is that? That is so beautiful. But I digress. Yeah, I remember that. I remember. And there's like their side faction is the one where you do the crafting quests, right? Ooh, no one told me that I'd be entering a swamp. That's disgusting. Well, he did tell me actually. You are not like other smoothskins. Smoothskins who shun Mammal Jaw. Bugal Jaw is pleased. Bugal Jaw likes Little House. Water is warm, and Smoothskin leaves Bugal Jaw to himself. But enough talk. Soiled body needs cleansing. But Mammal Jaw must not wash own Excuse me? But Mammal Jaw must not wash own body. This too is Mammal Jaw way. Smooth skin take water. This is like another Hildebrand all over again. Or maybe that's another faction. Maybe that's not them at all. But I thought the crafting beast tribe is their faction, or is it another faction? Because I haven't done them yet, and I can't remember which beast tribe race it was. Smooskim take water, pour over Bulgaljaw's body. 1, 2, 3 times. Body cleanse, muscles loose. Bulgaljaw will be ready to dance. I think he's just taking advantage of the fact that we're here and we're alone. I'm pretty sure he bathes on his own when there's no one to do this. This is so weird. Oh my god. Ah! Warm water flows over me. Sweat and grime washes away. For more sacred water. Ah, muscles loosen, joints limber. An uncomfortable urge wells from within. These quests are wacky. Ah, I can contain it no longer. Bulgalja must move. Bulgalja must dance. Smoothskin performs cleansing ritual as good as any. Why do I have the feeling that this was a lot more than a smooth skin performing a cleansing ritual? Bulgalja has never felt so alive. Let us visit your master Gagaruju. I will dance my dance as never before. That's hilarious. Some of these quests put your warrior of light to utter shame. It's like, is this what I saved the world for? Ah, there you are. I must say our new dancing master made quite a first impression. I've already taken the liberty of introducing him to the girls. Costa del Sol shall be at the forefront of an artistic revolution. I can see the tourists flocking in, hear the clinking of their ample coin purses. At any rate, the lesson should be getting started any moment now. For all you've done, you are more than welcome to look on. Oh god. I can't even imagine. Wait on the decks for the dance lesson to begin. Where is this? Oh, I see. This is gonna be pretty dreadful. Oh, this reminds me, I haven't finished my white mage hunting log. Like, those minions are calling me. Next generation artiste and him. Let's do this. Oh, I have to dance as well? I hope I'm just watching. What? Master Gigaruju, other smoothskins shun Mamalja tradition, but you welcome us with arms open. Bulgalja will not forget this kindness. Bulgalja will be the greatest dancing master Costa del Sol ever knew. Traditional Mamalja bathing dance is dance of pleasure, dance of life-giving. Every lift of leg, every sway of hips is sacred. When you dance Mamalja bathing dance, you must summon vitality from the very depths of your soul. This is sounding less and less like a dance. Did you hear that, girls? I'm paying you good coin for this. Don't be shy up there. These girls look like children. Oh my god. Yes, Master Gagaruju. We've been waiting our whole lives for this chance. We won't let you down. Prepare yourselves. We begin. Ho ja, ho ja, mammal ja have hips. Hips must sway. uh, ho ja, mammal ja have hips. Hips must thrust. Ho ja, mammal ja is a man like all men. Ho ja, you are a woman like all women. Oh my god. What? What is he? Brilliant, utterly brilliant. Now this is a dance to delight even the most mature and discerning of... I can't even imagine. Where did everyone run off to? And why are you feeling quite alright? I do not understand, Master Gagaruju. Vogalja only danced as Master asked me to dance. This is so bad. Pay no mind to the reactions of my servants. I suspect they were simply overwhelmed by the sheer wonder of the spectacle laid before them. This is sadly a common plight with artists who are ahead of their time. I wonder if he took off all his clothes too. That said, it is perhaps for the best that we part ways, at least for the time being. Rest assured that you will receive full compensation for your services, as will you, Titan's Bane. Holy shit. That was embarrassing to witness. These quests are so whack. Ah, have you returned? Have you any idea what all that shrieking and retching was about? I, for one, found Bugalja's gyrations positively captivating. I was eagerly anticipating the sight of my fair maidens performing this treasure of Mammal Ja tradition. Alas, once again, the common folk prove incapable of appreciating my heightened aesthetic sensibilities. And yet, while I'm a lover of the fine arts, I am even greater lover of coin. The highest form of art in the world means nothing to me without an audience, a well-paying audience. As such, I have made the most heart-rendering decision to annul Master Bugalja's contract, effective immediately. In return, I compensated him with a healthy sum and a one-day pass to the springs at Bronze Lake. I don't foresee this being a problem, do you? That said, the sheer unbridled passion that the Mammalja possess for the act of bathing is truly a sight to behold. Were only this passion shared by the average Eorzean, oh, what fortunes could be had. I don't know what to say. I love the question mark. It's so wacky. I'll be right back. I just need to run to the bathroom quick and we'll continue. Alright. Where are we? I think we are back to Limsa. Okay. We are so underdressed for Limsa right now. Alright, we have the stroking the haft. The deputy post Moogle has a parcel intending for a renowned personage currently visiting in Ul'dah. Ah, my trusted assistant is ever ready for action, Kupo. Very well, I have a package here straight from Little Solace addressed to, the long one. What the fuck? Moogle intelligence has confirmed that this is a Sylphic epithet from one Honkbird Longhaft. They did it, didn't they? They did do it. A brass blade captain of considerable repute who leads the defense at Highbridge. Hunberg is known to be one of the most charismatic leaders in the realm, never seen outside of the company of one or more of his men. Rather, I should say women. His followers are uniformly female and fiercely loyal to their captain. I love how both the quest name and his last name is like so telling, but like they made it so spontaneous to not be rude. Well, rude or or telling or explicit or whatever. It's not rude, but still, it's PG. But the captain was unfortunately off duty. It would appear he had business at the Weavers Guild and had taken two of his most loyal subordinates along with him to Ul'dah. Many happy deliveries, Kupo. Amazing. Yeah, I would bet all I have that it's a Rogadin male for sure. Stroking the haft. Come on. Come on. Like, even I, who am not native when it comes to English, like, we all know. You can't hide this from us, Yoshi. This is a twisted game. Oh god, it's some old man. It's not even... Okay, it's not a male Rogadin, but it's... Oh my god. He does look the part, right? Oh goodness. How many times must I tell you? Garmisters as these might be fit for an ordinary man, but Hunbert Longhaft is no ordinary man. Hells, what is keeping my package? My silk at last. Now this is more like it. Feel for yourself. So soft and pliant, a fabric that truly breathes. This is of Sylph Macusi. A merchant I met in Highbridge sang its praises, and I simply had to experience it for myself. Your puzzled expression does not escape me. But Longhaft, you protest. Many a tale have I heard of your blade, and the consummate skill with which you wield it. Oh my god. Bonero, hi, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. Sorry. Okay. Okay, Many a tale have I heard of your blade, and the consummate skill with which you wield it. What use would a virile swordsman such as yourself have with such delicate, even feminine fabric? An astute question, which I answer with a question of my own. You strike me as one who knows who knows your way around the battlefield. Yes. Suppose you are the commander of a formidable unit, one akin to a great machine. Now, suppose this same unit was somehow constrained, forced to do battle in cramped quarters. Would your unit be able to realize its full potential in such unfavorable conditions? Yeah, they just don't give a shit. They just put this stuff in the game. Oh my god. Verily not. Only when given room to breathe will the puissant unit swell and expand over the battlefield, and then, upon reaching the full extent of its power, thrust forth and penetrate your opponent's defenses. Do you grasp? By meaning, the game even asks you if you grasp his meaning. Why? Can I throw him out the nearest window from Ishgard? Why Ishgard? Because they have object giant cliff only window. Oh my god. And so, I would commission a garment to be made from this silk. And yet, my unit is not merely my own. No, the skilled hands under my command see to it that my... I can't. The skilled hands under my command see to it that my machine remains well oiled. Two of these hands. Those are the girls. Two of these hands accompanied me here to Ulda, but it would seem they have eluded my grasp, or I have eluded theirs. Might you be a good lass and find them for me? No, they probably really don't want to be near you at all. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. Have you attempted to be collected and child-friendly ran away? Exactly. How do you collect yourself when doing this? How exactly do you remain collected and PG appropriate? How? Sorry, I've failed you. I have failed you. But it is not my fault. It is not my fault. Blame Yoshi. Mr. Yoshi has done it again. How do I get to? I never know how to climb here. I never know how to do this. Is this... I can't read this map to save my life. That was hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's literally... Wait, where is this stupid quest? I'm so distracted. Do I go up? Do I... Like, where am I? I've completely distracted myself. To have an innocent mind can truly be a boon. Unfortunately, we are short. Very short on innocent minds these days. How do I progress this quest line? I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Dude, that was so bad. That was so bad. And it's going to continue to be bad. Oh my god. So many potions of myriad powers and potencies. Surely one might serve to further... Is he buying Viagra? What is this? So many potions of myriad powers and potencies. Surely one might serve to further harden the captain's, resolve. Ah, don't frighten me like that. I was just shopping for a suitable present for my captain. You've heard the tales of Longhaft, I presume. Then you know that he is naturally endowed with both size and stamina. Still, I would like to see how alchemical innovation might enhance his already prodigious talents. Do any of these files intrigue you, adventurer? No. No, they don't. What would enhance the captain's potency? A ruby red potion of stamina, a sapphire blue potion of vigor. What? What do you mean? I don't know. What? Is that so? Do you not feel that this shade of blue is somehow lacking in warmth? Not unlike Etaja's eyes. The last thing I want to is stifle the captain's flames of passion. And forgive me, you simply gave an opinion, as you were asked to do. I did read the eyes, but I honestly gave... I tried to give my opinion based on what I thought would be the case. Even though I assumed that she would want the red potion, it just didn't sound like the correct answer to the question. I don't know how to explain it. In the past, the captain shunned alchemy in all its forms, claiming he had no need for unnatural enhancements. That's so bad. I was thinking about the effects as well, which would be the wrong answer based on her name. But, whatever. Recently, however, I remarked that his blade, already renowned across Eorzea, might reach legendary stature with the right help. And he seemed suitably aroused by the idea. Dude, this quest is not giving up. This quest just doesn't care. Oh, but I simply must be getting back. Just imagining the captain alone with her is enough to send shivers up my tail. So they're like, I don't know, like I don't wanna say anything that would like un-PG my own stream. As PG as it currently is. Not really. It's good that I failed to read the double meaning as I read it in German. Wait, in German? Did they try as hard to make you think these things? Or is it at least slightly better? Well, better. Not necessarily better, but let's say different. All goldsmiths. This quest just doesn't care. This quest just doesn't give a shit at all. So they're pretty much, they're twins. Like they pretty much look the same. No, the name definitely gave it away, but I harbored some hope that like they wouldn't go all the way, but they did. That first earring I saw would look lovely on my captain. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's not buying earrings at all. Oh my god. But so would that other one. Ah, why does shopping have to be so goddamn difficult? You guys know what she's buying. Ah! You do well not to scare me like that. I'm a brass blade in service to Captain Humbert, better known as Humbert Longhaft. No doubt you've heard the tales. None can deny the captain cuts a dashing figure, but I would give him a gift to further bring out his beauty. What say you, adventurer? Do any of these fine ornaments catch your eye? Alright, we'll give the right answer. Why, I thought the same myself. Some find sapphires cold, but they do not understand that beneath this cool exterior sleeps a wellspring of passion as deep as the ocean. A passion tempered by maturity and reason. Not coincidentally, it is also the color of my eyes, which the captain has often admired during late nights manning the control room at High Bridge as I stroked the lever and admired its workmanship. Oh my god. There are those in the brass blades who do not understand the captain. Those who say his exploits on the battlefield do not warrant the sizable reputation he has amassed. I know not which battlefields they speak of, but as someone who has witnessed his swordplay firsthand. No, this quest goes all the way. This quest just doesn't give a shit at all. As someone who has witnessed his swordplay firsthand, I can assure you that the reality far exceeds even the tallest of tales. Speaking of the captain, wherever did he run off to? I must deliver my gift before Elhamul does, lest she be the one invited to work the lever tonight. They totally did it. Oh my god. The fact that I had to read all of this out loud on stream though? Hey Taja and Alamui. Sorry, I was just trying to see if maybe they did something with their names. Like, I don't know, wrote them backwards or something. Metaja and Elamui are exchanging heated words. The mere suggestion that our captain partake in alchemical enhancements is an insult, not merely to him, but to the gods that endowed him with such natural talent. Ha! Says the one who would see him adorn his body with gaudy trinkets. Do you even understand the true measure of a man? Ungrateful wench, you're not worthy to polish the captain's blade. Dude, they made me read this. They made me read this out loud. I'm not sure I want to finish this quest. I don't want to be here at all. I don't want to do this. Captain, you always praise the way I calibrate your lever. You call me an engineer. Captain, you said that no machinist in the realm could keep your parts as oiled as I do. Cease the senseless bickering, the both of you. He's gonna be like, you're both gonna polish my lever. You each have served me long and served me hard. Surely you realize by now that there is more than enough man to go around. While I welcome your sentiments, I have no need for shiny baubles or motley brews. The gods have seen fit to endow me well. I would fight my battles on my own merits. Besides, there are more important matters at hand. Before you two came in, I had just been informed that my garments were ready. Prepare yourselves. Oh, wow. What say you? So dashing, so handsome, so formitting. I feel the flames of passion welling from within. Do promise you will wear that next time you summon me to the control room, yes? She has a thing for like uniforms and good glam, apparently. For you, my love, anything. But we have only just begun. Oh wow. What say you, Elu? That broad chest bursting forth, those bulging biceps. My captain, this garment shows you for the god of virility that you are. My only regret is that I cannot quite see under the belt. Why? Why did you make me read all this? All in good time, my love. Now do you see? There's more than enough man here, for no, Humbert is no mere man. For within me rages a beast that will be contained no longer. Behold! Did you know that this furred snow creature is legendary for its stamina and the sheer size of its manhood? Now tell me, ladies, what would you like for starlight this year? I fear more for my sanity this quest did more harm than Hildebrand ever did, right? Hildebrand is like nothing in comparison to this. Oh my god. You, my captain, and nothing but you. Ha ha ha, that's what I thought you'd say. Now, if you've gotten over your silly little cat fight, I believe it's time we went on our way. For even as we speak, bandits and brigands would target innocent merchants who travel through High Bridge. Free not, ladies. There will be time enough for pleasure when the battles have been won. Yes, sir! If you thought being the long haft was all about sweet pleasure and bliss, you'd best think again. Prone to bouts of sibling jealousy, those two, but they're good girls at heart, are the more admirable considering their origins. How is this suddenly turning like very solemn? Stolen from their parents when they were just babes and sold into a trade where no woman deserves to go. My unit found and freed them, but sadly the brass plates are not in the habit of taking in children. Granted their freedom, they made their living on the streets, where many turned to selling their bodies. They honed their smarts and their fighting skills. And how is what they do now better? How is this better? When they returned to me years later as women grown, strong and beautiful, I swore that I would have them. In my regiment, that is. I see now. That they know how to properly sheath my blade is an extra benefit, albeit a most welcome one. And with that, I must return to my post. I can't believe they dressed him in a freaking stag. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god. Well, what's the emote? I love that cane. Oh god, that is definitely fitting. How do you play who as well, though? Isn't it where? Oh god. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh no, no worries, no worries. How do you play Where's Waldo in in Final Fantasy? Dude, that quest was the worst. The captain of her heart. Okay, well, I think this is probably gonna be a little more innocent. Ah, to have the trust of the diminutive deputy post Moogle. For this, you would gladly risk the roughest cutthroats in outer Lanasha. Yes, you would. All the realm knows the deputy post Moogle has nothing but confidence in his assistants. I shall entrust you with a letter so important they had to cross the T twice, Kupo. The letter is for a Maelstrom Surgeon at Camp Overlook. Pirates, pirates everywhere. Terribly exciting. And terrifically dangerous. I love my R's and mateys as much as an ex-Moogle, but I have pressing duties elsewhere, Kupo. The sergeant's Swirl is scarier than the most. Why, I used to vanish right into thin air whenever she turned her bloodshot eyes my way. Thanks to aspiring carriers like yourself, I needn't do that again, Kupo. You will take the letter to Sergeant Oh So Scary. Have you understood, Kupo? I love how you actually managed to properly roleplay this game. I don't know many people who just like do it the way you do. It's actually very endearing. Like coming from World of Warcraft, unfortunately, even though it's an MMORPG, like I didn't know many people who roleplay like that. And I think it's really cool. Delivery? Is that what they're calling it now, sweet thing? Oh, a letter, eh? Thanks. Useful things. Better than Creamer's rum for putting me to sleep. Give it there. I don't know if I know her. I don't think I've ever known her. No, thank you. I've taken up farming. Curse you, matey, and your goddamned ladder. Rip it in half and water it with piss. See if something grows. Farming, he says. Farming, he chooses over the red swallows. Gods damn him and his shirking violent balls. I think her companion left to tend to his island sanctuary. That's what it sounds like. Now, where are my manners? Left them on land when I went to sea. Come back, and the swimming things hadn't waited a fortnight before going off with someone else. I got reasons to take the news hard. Treckle tart. We don't got enough men, or women, mind you. Not going to recruit just anybody, though. We being the meanest, nail-chewingest levy in the whole damn maelstrom. No offense and all, but we ain't interested in a sugar skull like the one atop your shoulders. Oh wow, that's vicious. Not like I applied for it, but yeah, definitely. It's like when you know how the world works, you can just feel super comfortable in it, and that's why I enjoy doing these side quests because they just give you these like tidbits of information that you just wouldn't find anywhere else. That was quite a little something, wasn't it? Though. So out came the paper and ink, and out went them letters to likely roughnecks that what retired from pirateering, and not by the way of the scaffold. No, no, and more no. That was the last but one. As for that last one, the bloodthirsty bitch who should have been here long for now, set out from the mill to bring out some lumber to the camp with another salt hound, they said. Sweet face or no, you got land sense, you do. Or you do as a good turn, eh? I'll wager the miniature marauder ran into a spot of trouble out near yon floating city. Help him out, and I may start feeling grateful like. I feel like that quest actually took such a long time for me to go through. But like the people who skipped out on this quest, they were missing out. They were totally missing out. What is this? How do I do damage? I forgot. Oh, doesn't matter. They're low level anyways. I was like, how does my white mage fight? Can't remember. We done? Wait, are you around? I'm very bad at that. You took me kill. You didn't even ask. She's so cute. Is this hairstyle? Look at this hairstyle. Is that in the game or no? That is adorable. Now don't be like that, Captain. He was pressed, you know that. I'd say that deserves our thanks at the least. The bloody bastard took me kill. I like being pressed. Send a tingle up me thighs, it does. If you want to thank the bastard for saving your knickers from a right soiling, you go on and be Miss Swiving Guest. That hairstyle is freaking adorable. I apologize, the captain has never been one for social graces, what with all the killing and marauding. Thank you kindly from both of us for lending a hand. You have the look of a fine killer, though. Sharing slaughter is not as bad when your shadow's an appetite for carnage. Well, if salt ain't sweet, the captain doesn't usually have a good word for anyone outside our humble crew. It is a center hairstyle. I honestly, I've never paid attention, but it looks so good on a Lalafell. I don't know if it's available for me. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I think I would have remembered it. So cute. Sergeant Swergle has sent you. Why, that's another surprise. She's not the sort to watch the clock hands, but Rat-Tata's your miniature marauder sure as salt. We hadn't much truck with Dime down at the mill. Poor Maid's Mill, abandoned it was, when we Salthound settled in to make new life. A ghost town, no adventure. For old pirates, the only ghosts are out on the open water. And even for not-so-old pirates like that one. Oh, I know what they call her. Rabid Ratata, mad dog of the mill. And they ain't wrong, but she's got nothing but fighting in her blood, which is why I worry. It was the captain's idea to clean our hands of reaving and start a new life at the mill. Damn it, now I've gone and put her in one of her moods. Time to haul anchor. We are for Camp Overlook adventure. Like the bullshit this guy has to deal with. Oh. Dude, we're gonna be doing this quest line tomorrow as well. For sure. Yeah, because I'm like consumed in the story and I haven't paid attention. It's like this game makes no sense. Because I always see your I see your nameplate. How do I unsee it? Like this. Okay, I can like hide everyone's nameplates, but you can totally blend in. Like how do you do this? Like you know the best places where like NPCs would sit. That is actually a skill that I am learning to admire. Oh, there you are. Got me lumbered thanks to ya. But not me new recruit. Weren't forsaken for farming. That's some swimming comfort. But bugger if I know why she said no. It's like this is pretty much the conversation that like static leaders have in 6.2 when every one of their static members is on an island instead of raiding. Got her hackles up, that one. My mom always said every dog needs a little petting, a little treating. A bit of kin cake for from a new friend? Might do, might do. How about it, sweet thing? Are you up for talking to her? Because we're gonna have to. Like these quests have very little to do with like carrying mail. It's more just like going around and learning random stories. So cool. You took me kill. I deny like that. But you fought like a salt hound, so you have me ear until I grow tired of you. You damned adventurers are all alike. More words than sense. Well, if it's word you wish to waste them on the stevedore. He's thrice the patience of all us hounds combined. my god, she is adorable. She would probably hate hearing that she's adorable, but she is. I'm not used to being able to fly anymore. It's like spending a lot of time on Island Sanctuary just walking around has you just walking around. Not interested, eh? Think well of her if you can. The captain's what we made her, like as not. Her mama got her chest stove. Wait, what? Her mama got her chest stove and boarding a merchantman. And the very next moon, what does her papa do but make a right mess of the steps of some ratchkeller? And she but a swaddling babe, born on a pirate ship, raised by us pirates. We're no life for a child. That is terrible. Oh my god. I can still see her toddling along the gun deck or swinging her wee axe with a blunt edge. Didn't stay blunt for long, and never another child to play with. We should have put her ashore for fostering, but we hadn't had the heart to. Got nothing but marauding in her veins. We tried to show her how other folk live, draw her out a bit, but before we knew it, she'd gotted the former captain and taken his place at the fore. Oh my god. I'd be lying if I didn't say part of me feels it'd be good for her to join the Red Swallows, though we'd be hard stored to lose her. She'll have her battles, make boon companions. She'd be a swallow instead of a dog. And for us, we'll find ourselves a new captain. We always do. I see. You wasn't scared of Ratata the way most are. That's why she liked you, I know it. Can't you talk to her again? You'll find her near the floating city. She likes the air there. And the prey. That did escalate, right? Holy shit. These stories are so good. You have a feeling you're watching like a mini TV show where each quest is like its own can of worms. It's like watching Black Mirror, kind of. You again. I could kill ya. I can kill most things if I'm in a mood. Let me serve it to you straight like. I don't need them red swallows. 'Tis them, but needs me is all. Dude, she's so cute. Like, she doesn't look vicious at all. I know we men call me rabbit. Does it look like I care a whit and a half? I know I the sick one. Dogs is loyal. I kill for them salt hounds. I kill for me family. I don't know can what red swallows kill for. That's sick if you ask me. Maybe I'd kill for you sometime. That might be right agreeable. Oh my goodness, she is totally vicious. Enough words. I'm heading home. She killed the captain and became the captain. That's crazy. You keep that gob of yours clapped or I'll find a dead rat to stuff it with. What did we ever do? What did we ever do to her? But hey, she sounds like she would be a good friend to have. For sure. Any luck, adventurer? The captain hasn't uttered a word since she came back from Nime. I don't know. Let me guess, this dog won't fly, eh? It breaks my heart to see her becalmed like this. A young girl shouldn't be holed up in a hamlet with nothing but axes for company. I suppose she ain't no young girl anymore. Well, we'd best be on our way, back to Poor Maid's Mill. Give Sergeant Swergel my apologies. Well, off there go. She's adorable. Dude, I want that hairstyle. I don't know if I have it. Sweet navigator. No, no, and no. If one swallow don't make a summer, what's no swallow make? All that work and no one recruit one. Still, if Ratata's there, we won't have to worry none about the mill. Not even a cobble's brain blown enough to take the place when she's about. Not the finest hour for the red swallows. Swine that don't know what they're missing. Mayhap I need to rethink our recruiting standards, Seven Hells. Lower 'em a bit. Try out a few weaklings. Real solibubs. I don't know what that is. Might work. If I can get the swallows to take it easy on the sweetlings. Maybe train them separate like for a while. Try as I might, I don't see it working. Be like putting tar in grog, calling it as good as. Just going to have to divvy up extra duties. Be patient. We're leveling this career, huh? I wonder if it like starts showing up anywhere on your I don't know, like I wish it would. I wish it would. It would be so fun. There's no like reputation or any sort of like no, they don't add anything to your repertoire of jobs. Oh, that's a shame. It would be cool though, wouldn't it? This is where I, for now, am going to stop. I'm still not sure if I'm going to have my evening stream, and also I wanted to give a little announcement when it comes to that. If you've been on the channel for a while, you also know that I stream not just on this YouTube channel, but on my variety channel as well. And if you happen to be new on YouTube and don't know this because you joined maybe during this patch or whatever, you can find a link to variety channel on in the description of this video, or if you're on Twitch, you can find it in the about me, and that is where I stream other games apart from Final Fantasy 14. And I always take a break from streaming other games during the Final Fantasy patch. But as we are entering the period of time where there is not going to be new content all the time, I will of course still be streaming Final Fantasy 14. But I also want to be finishing some of the games that I stream on my on my other channel. I would not know where you are. I would not know. I would not know where you've hidden yourself. You hide yourself very well. Where was I? Sorry, my brain just froze there a little bit. So yeah, I will be continuing to stream on VPlays, which is my variety channel on YouTube. But if you're watching on Twitch, that's pretty much going to be always on Twitch. So nothing changes for you. I normally stream on my variety channel like Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays on like during the night, like 9 p.m. Central European or 3 p.m. EST or whatever. I haven't done that in like a couple of weeks because I've mostly been covering everything from like Endwalker, like 6.2 and other stuff. But as I'll be doing more variety stuff in Final Fantasy, I'll be playing my other variety games as well. So be sure to subscribe to that YouTube channel as well if you haven't. If you're just watching this on Momstan YouTube channel, because I stream there as well, and if you don't watch on Twitch, because that way you can easily miss the stream if it happens. But I normally publish everything on Discord as well and in the community tab. So if you're watching this on Momstan, I normally make a community tab post that I'll be streaming on Bplays that night. Currently, I just wanted to go quickly over the things that I've been up to these past few weeks and what I'll be finishing in the next period of time. I have my little priority list of games that I've been covering on the channel. So first of all, I'm going to be finishing Final Fantasy VII, the original game. That one I started on Vplays, and I think I'm somewhere past the first half of the game, or I think a little bit further past that. I'm past the Sleeping Forest, so we'll be finishing that in the next couple of weeks or so. Very soon, there's going to be Deerfield Chronicle, but that one I'll stream here on my mom's then YouTube channel. There's gonna be Star Ocean: The Divine Force. I'll be going also over Final Fantasy VII Remake. which is the reason why I'm playing the original game first, and then Final Fantasy Origins as well. I'm getting ready to be able to be on time for the Kingdom Hearts for next year, so I want to be going over those games as well. These are all the games that I haven't gotten to play, but now that I'm not in WoW anymore and I don't have this singular game that's occupying my life, I can actually do these things. We'll be doing probably Valkyrie Elysium, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion as soon as I'm done with the remake, most likely. Okay, I told you about Diethal Chronicle. There's gonna be Tactics Ogre Reborn as well, and a few other games that I've been looking to finish. Harvestella is something that I'm really excited about. If you like Island Sanctuary, you are going to love Harvestella. And that comes out, I think that's gonna be like October or so, and that is going to be just a super super huge amount of fun. And of course, Hogwarts Legacy, but that one is delayed, I think, for February next year, so we won't be seeing it just yet. That's pretty much all that I have planned for this year, and I want to go over. There's gonna be Gollum as well, and there's Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok that's coming out, but that's probably gonna be something that I'll play next year instead. These are my big projects that I want to be finishing. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, be sure to sub to Vplays as well. Thank you for that. Sorry for not reading the chat. I was just trying to make sure I stay focused because I'm a little bit distraught today and my mind is just not in the right place. And I need to take a little break. But if I do stream tonight, if I get myself into the proper mindset after having dinner and just getting some rest for a little bit, I might. I can't promise this. I'll let you know on Discord, but I might stream on Vplays and on Twitch. I want to continue Final Fantasy VII, the original game. So we are right after that part where, like right after the Sleeping Forest and that part where there's like that mountain like covered in snow where that man finds you and you're in his hut and you're supposed to continue or whatever. I think that's the last part that I did. So I might see you there in like 3 hours. I can't promise, but I'm going to do my best. I just need to take care of some IRL stuff. Like I've been mentioning the whole stream, it's just been on my mind, and there's a few things that I need to do, and then I will hopefully be back. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining and for supporting the stream and supporting the content. I appreciate it. And I will be seeing you hopefully tonight as well. If not, have a great rest of your day and great rest of your weekend. And I will definitely see you tomorrow. We are going to continue this quest line tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central European Time, here on Momstan YouTube and on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much. See you later. Take care. Have fun. And bye bye.